I have ADHD. I have an excuse.
I have undiagnosed.
You're undiagnosed?
Yeah.
With what?
Cancer.
ADHD.
Cancer?
Yeah, because you guys were asking me. It was like, yeah, ADHD. And I was like, not that I know of. At least I wasn't told.
What would you do if you had cancer, Eduardo?
Cancer? Yeah.
Would you start cooking
just
meth?
defeat it. No.
No, let's say like you had like a month to live, max. What are you doing?
I'd stop it.
No, there's no stopping it.
No stopping it.
It's cancer. It's undefeated.
He's not undefeated.
okay, yeah, you're right. He's not undefeated, but his KD, his KD is pretty high, or whatever.
Yeah, I'm about to.
He's a world champion
I'm about to
for
make
sure.
it go lower.
What?
No, you're like guaranteed to die. What are you doing in this month?
Yeah, what are you doing? You guys, do you have a bucket list?
No.
You have a bucket list? You have like things like you want to do before you die?
There's things that I do want to do, but I don't think I'll be able to do them in a month.
Like what?
You have plans. You have, but you don't
Yeah,
want to.
I can't disclose them.
Yeah, can't disclose those
They hate us to
plans.
sabotage you.
Yeah. My last flight, you know how it is.
Is it your first flight? No, it's my last.
Like, I'll die on the plane.
You become a terrorist and you lost
No,
you become a villain?
no, I'll
That's what you
die on
said.
the
You said it's your first flight?
On the plane.
No, this is my last.
This is my last. Like, who are you talking to then?
Myself, I don't know. Never have like an internal monologue with yourself?
Yeah, but I'm not two people. Like, if I'm responding to myself, I know it's me. I'm not saying this. I'm not asking myself questions that my second person, like, don't know.
Okay.
That's weird, bro.
Yeah,
That's okay.
You have like.
No, I'm saying you're weird, bro. I'm on Eduardo's side. I be doing that. I be asking Gabe questions.
Yeah,
like I don't know him.
Yeah. It's a
That's
nice way.
Is this your first
it's a nice way to
flight?
know yourself.
Is this your first
Yeah.
flight? Like,
No, I think it's about to be my last.
I guess I don't know. When I talk to myself, I'm like omnipresent. Like
So you're everywhere?
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm like omniscient. I'm omniscient. It's more of a like I need someone to converse with, so I just converse with myself. Like, hey, look at that. I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool, right? You're like, yeah, that's pretty
So
cool.
you are treating yourself like a different person then.
But yeah, but I'm not asking myself something like me myself doesn't know.
You're asking, hey, look at that when you already do know it because you're you.
I guess.
So you just
I guess. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it like that.
You got when you're talking to yourself, you just gotta like be like that.
But
Yeah,
you're
no
like
matter
you're
what,
like
if you're
you're
having
like
any type of conversation with yourself, you're kind of the idea in this sense. Like
Yeah.
not exactly,
Yeah.
but like you
yeah,
know.
but he's like backstabbing himself and betraying himself. He's like, no, this is my last. Like,
No, don't do it.
no, this isn't you.
Maybe that is it. Maybe he's not back then.
Maybe it's just
This
me.
is your first, like, I guess.
It's just the intrusive thoughts.
True, you have intrusive thoughts. We all have intrusive thoughts.
Who said how to do just thoughts? My
So you
thoughts are
don't?
just my thoughts are just thoughts. Whatever I think, I do.
Okay.
Like what?
I just do them.
Okay.
I won't control my thoughts.
So like July 27th of 2018 when you killed that kid, like that wasn't an intrusive thought. You just wanted to do it.
I mean, it was not really a thought if I did it. If you truly think about it,
July
it's more of an
19th.
action.
Well, yeah, but all actions stem from thoughts. So I'm saying it wasn't an intrusive thought. It was just an action
No,
that you
he had it coming.
July 19th of 2018.
In this
when you
fictional
got with
story
middle
that we
schooler?
made.
July was a crazy month for you, Deven.
July was a crazy
month.
month. Especially when I dropped that one album saying I did all this stuff. That was a crazy. That was
On July 30th. The end of the month, you were like, I did all this.
I did all this, but it was in the album, so you know.
Yeah.
I didn't truly do it. I'm just playing up street cred. You know,
It's just
I need to build up street cred. Yeah.
It's just a character.
Yeah, that's a little toast, bro. That wasn't me. Deven would never.
Not Deven. Only Little Toast.
Yeah, only a little toast. We had like no intro.
No, we didn't. Welcome.
Yellow.
What an intro. I love this podcast so much. What are you doing? You messing with the cat?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's got to be
No,
minimalistic.
I'm just pointing it like this.
Not every intro is gonna be exciting. And I've been doing this for too long to care.
I feel that.
In it for too long.
Let's just hop right into it. Let's say your mom, right?
Okay.
Held hostage.
All right.
She's gonna die.
Okay.
Unless you take out all 7 members of Jowp.
Okay.
You're killing all of us?
Yeah.
How are you going about it?
Gun.
How are you getting a gun?
How you
I'll be
getting
like, hey, Mr. Gun people. Here are my papers. I'll wait for like the process to go through. Be like, thank you.
Or the second you shoot one of us,
Okay.
it's over.
You're not a ninja. Like,
Okay.
You're not McCree, bro. You're not that old. So like, it's high noon. That's not you. The second one of us dies,
I'll be like,
It's over.
It's literally over.
I'll make it an
Hang
accident.
on. Who you kill first kind of depends on how the rest of
yeah.
your strategy goes. Who you killing first?
Who you killing first?
All of 7. So let's see. We got Gabe, Deven.
Yeah, list us out.
Intern. Yeah, just so I can like
And just
visualize.
before I tell you this, you're gonna give your answer. I'm gonna rebuttal. You can't change your answer like you always like to do. So make your answer choice.
Right.
Make your answer choice wisely right
First person to go. It's got to be like Among Us, bro. Gabe's first out.
Why?
now. So I'm the first one out. Then what do you have? A handgun?
Yeah.
Your handgun against Tyler's AR-15. What are you doing?
Tyler there?
You said you have to kill all 7.
Oh, you're right. Tyler's
So I'm
I'll
saying
be
like,
all right.
Tyler's aware that you're bloodthirsty, so he's gonna be like, all right, I'll take it out of Eduardo.
Are we having a shootout like here in the apartment?
I don't know. That's
I don't
you.
know.
It's you.
Where's
You're
the
playing.
strategy?
Where's the shootout?
You-
All right, then I'll be like, all right, time to take cover, because I see Tyler with his AR.
He's hunting you down like
So
the
you think you're
Punisher.
beating Tyler with your handgun
If
and
I
his
must,
AR-15?
if I have to, if I must, for Mama.
I think you gotta have a better strategy, Eduardo. This
Yeah,
isn't-
for sure.
Yeah, I think
This is
Tyler's,
on the
I think I'm
cuff.
pretty sure Tyler's not gunning you.
Nah.
I think he has more accuracy than
Nah.
you too. Did y'all go to the gun range?
Yeah,
Didn't you shoot better than
You
me?
missed like
sure.
everything.
that is not true.
That's what he told me.
Yeah,
He
he's
said you
lying.
barely hit the target.
That's a lie.
You hit the target like twice.
You can look at my gram, there, and
I actually
you can
did see that recently.
Yeah.
I went through like a nostalgia arc and I started like looking through since like me and you've been together all our lives. All my like your Instagram is just like me living throughout my life. Like, oh yeah, that's cool. I did do that, didn't I?
Uh huh.
It's so cool. Like how Eduardo captured that in that moment.
Like what?
Just like high school stuff.
Well, yeah, obviously high school stuff.
That's basically it. It's high school stuff.
like the booger video.
And then I started watching like old YouTube videos on Gabe's channel. Like,
Oh yeah,
the
you
Among
told me
Us.
that you rewatched.
I was
our
rewatching
Minecraft
all the
videos.
Among Us videos. That was kind of funny. And I saw Tyler fumble so many times. It's so hard.
Yeah.
So, dude, I gotta tell you, dude, this game, I kid you not, right? It's me and I think Mar. It's like them, like when Mar is a part of the group,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's me and Mar, right? Reactor goes off. I go to reactor. I kill someone. Sloppy kill. Gabe goes up. He's like, bro, who killed this person? And I'm like hiding behind like this, like the reactor thing. And the second he goes away a little bit, I step out and he sees me. And then he reports the body. And then Tyler's like, all right, Gabe, y'all know it was you. And I'm just like, I think it's Gabe too.
I think it's Gabe.
And Gabe was so mad. He's like, dude, Deven knows I know it's him. But he's not going to say anything. Like, yeah.
Did you die on that boat?
I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably knowing us, probably.
Someone, I can't remember who got voted out. I don't know. I think it was Gabe, because if Gabe would have kept pressing me, and I won that game, and I was so happy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The only one time I remember having like a moment in Among Us where I was like, everyone actually believed me and it was right. It was like that one time when I got you, Eduardo, when you and Deven were the imposters, and then like Eduardo got a kill, and I was like, I think it was Eduardo, and then Deven was like, I think Eduardo's clear, and I was like,
Oh yeah, when
yeah,
he fumbled?
I
yeah.
I remember that
He was like,
fumble.
when he just spoke out of nowhere. He's like, I
Yeah.
think Eduardo's clear. I'm like, no, dude.
I was like,
no,
I was
dude.
that fumble.
that's weird, Deven. I was with you the whole game. Why are you clearing Eduardo? So I was like, they're both the imposters.
No,
and they were.
I actually do
Yeah.
remember that. I was actually really
I
mad for
remember
that.
being in that moment, like, fuck, why did I do that?
Yeah.
In my head, I had a different plan, but like, in my moment,
After
I
you
was
did
like,
that, I was like, there's no plan. Literally can't fix this.
yeah,
It's over.
there was no recovery. Just
I think we voted Deven out first, right? And
Yeah, we definitely
And
did.
then Eduardo was just sitting there like, so do I even try? And I'm like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. There's always funny moments in Among Us, but I don't like playing it.
Nah, I mean, I did at the very beginning. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I think eventually just devolved.
After we just all kind of like played the same
Well,
way every time we played. I was
we
like,
played so many times, it got to the point where there was a beta,
yeah.
and like certain things just gave away. Like
why
during
Fall
the
Guys
games I was
better.
watching, like you left and we had to vote you out, and then the second time Eddie's like, bro, I don't want to vote off Eduardo. Like I don't want to do it, but like he's giving me no choice. You really held our hands sometimes, Eduardo, where we didn't want to vote for you, but we had no reason to.
To fold the hand. Oh yeah, I remember. Actually, yeah, I had to go pee, and the game started. And I think I was
Yeah,
imposter.
be like, you know the rules, Eduardo.
Yeah.
You're trying to do the AFK
Yeah.
strat.
AFK strat. There's no strat. I would actually just leave.
Yeah, our group just said like AFK, nah, dead.
No.
There's no AFK strat here.
Anyone
I don't know why we
made.
made that rule either.
Me neither. I
We
think we
made
just.
the rule because one round we thought Eduardo was suspicious, and then as soon as the voting started, he left, and we were like, real convenient that we think he's suspicious, and then he leaves.
And he leaves.
So then we're like, all right, new rule. It was basically How I Met Your Mother moment. It was like, new rule. If you leave during like discussion, you're out.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
During discussion.
And
I'll be like,
we stay true to our guns.
I remember I'd be like, all right, we're probably not gonna have a discussion. I'm gonna go pee. And we'll be having discussion. Y'all will talk to me, and I won't respond because I'm not there. And be like, I'll vote him out, and I'll be coming back right at the end. I'll be like, no, I'm
crazy.
here.
I'm here.
No.
You know the rules.
You know the rules.
The thing is, you could just go like AFK in like an open area and then just go pee. But you're like, nah, I'm gonna wait till voting time.
Yeah, it's because I don't have
wait till
to pee
someone
until
dies.
then. And then I'll be a suspect if someone dies in front of me. I'm just there. And I'll be like, oh, did you see it? No, I was peeing. It was like, that's kind of sus. I'm like,
It would be kind of sus. But like,
exactly.
Why would someone
There's
kill
no
in front of
win.
you?
There's
They
no
don't know
win.
you're AFK.
I mean, there was one game where you went to pee and you purposely went over a vent, and then you left to go pee.
wait, what?
Yeah,
Like,
you said you're like,
No, you went like on top of one.
Oh,
yeah, you went on
okay.
top of a vent. You're like, all right, I'm gonna go pee, and you did that on purpose.
No, yeah, he said he wanted to die. He was like, I just wanted to die.
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh.
I couldn't hold it.
And that was actually the one time we didn't vote you out. We were like, oh, sounds right.
That's too dumb. No.
Like, would an imposter really do that? I think he's good. And I think you got mad about that. You were
I'm
like,
like, what's up? I thought y'all were sticking to your guns.
But yeah, enough of our monthly Among Us talk on the podcast for some reason.
Monthly Among Us.
We do talk about it every once in a while.
Oh.
I was just
Yeah.
watching that. And, like,
yeah,
the
you're
old
right.
Jack. I was binging that in the old Jackbox videos. Those were always fun to watch,
Jackbox, yeah.
especially the older games.
I've never really rewatched our Jackbox games, but I think, I don't know, for me, it feels like they're probably more fun to be in than to watch. But I don't know. How is it like watching them?
That's kind of funny, especially with people like Eddie and you are playing. It's pretty funny. It depends what games we're playing. Like, this is Quiplash. I never enjoyed Quiplash. I'm a Quiplash like hater because
He's not funny.
I'm not funny. Just like I read responses, I'm like, this ain't funny. I think we're not
I think
funny.
it's worse when you have to when you have two unfunny responses.
Yeah, you gotta be super creative in Quiplash, and in some games they kind of give you like a little nudge, give you like a little like alley-oop, and then like stuff like what was it, the internet game?
Survive the Internet?
Yeah, Survive the
Yeah.
Internet's really fun. Always enjoy TKO.
Oh, yeah.
And then like Patently Stupid is always pretty good.
Which one's the one where we have to? Oh wait, never mind. It's called Guespionage.
Espionage, yeah.
That's the one I thought it was the internet one.
Yeah, the game where like Quiplash where you like it's all on you. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna see come and someone's gonna vote for it. Like,
You always say that, but it never does. It never happens.
I saw more. I was watching. I saw more than it did. But it was kind of cool just rewatching, just reminiscing on old times.
I guess. I mean, I was speaking of reminiscing. I was thinking about going back and like watching my old like Danganranpa stream. But, like, let's see like how I played because I wanted to play Danganranpa 2. I bought it, so I was like, maybe I'll play Danganranpa 2. And I was looking at my Danganranpa 3 gameplay, and I'm like, let's see if this will like translate well to Danganranpa 2. I'm trying to think if I want to stream it or not. And I'm kind of leaning towards I probably won't because I kind of want to like speedrun Danganranpa 2. Because I don't have as much time as I did when I played Danganronpa 3.
Right.
So I kind of want to just like speedrun it. So I'm probably not going to stream it. I just want to like finish it as quickly as possible. Because like when I'm streaming it, I have to like read the lines out loud to like my two viewers.
Be like Danganronpa speedrun mode. No reading out loud.
I mean,
And then just do it.
I mean, I bet it'd be more
It
fun.
works.
I bet it'd be more fun if you had an audience. I mean, if you want to see Gabe play Danganronpa 2, then hey, just go down in the comments.
Go check out my my Twitch. Yeah, that's where I
Yeah.
stream.
Hmm.
Link will not be in the description, but you know,
Find it.
I mean, could
find
be.
it.
It'd be nice if you did it, but
I'll be eyeballing this Twitch, and I'm like, I should
the
do it
Jowp
again.
Twitch?
No, not
Oh,
the
your
Jowp
Twitch.
Yeah,
I
my
was like,
Twitch.
we don't have a Jowp Twitch.
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
Yeah,
Who made it? You?
we've had it for a long time. There's a lot of Jowp accounts we have. We just don't use them. You guys forget like the Jowp channel's been around since like 2017.
I was in class today, and just out of nowhere, I had the thought of just going to the website that we have.
Oh,
That's another thing.
Yeah,
Like, there's a lot of things we have, but we just like don't use them. But they still exist.
I was sitting in class, and I was like, does this still exist? And I just searched it up at jowp.org. But
You actually just reminded me that it existed too. I gotta throw that in the description now.
and I was like, dang, what episode are we on by chance?
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
60 something.
Yeah, because we're on 51 on the website. So I'm like,
You sure it should be updating with Anchor? Because it's
I
linked.
saw 51 where I was looking at I don't even know what it was. I looked at it and I was like, why are we still on 51?
Well, I find it funny because I was looking at old group chats and stuff, and I remember Gabe said like, yeah, anime episode 52. I'm like, yes sir. Can't wait to get to episode 52.
Yeah, but then we changed our mind. We wanted to do the the award show on 52 instead.
Yeah.
So
I just find it funny just seeing the things and plans we did have, and then we're just like, yeah.
it's caught up.
Is
Caught
it?
up?
Yeah, it's all the way where we're at right now.
Who keeps it up to date? You?
No, it's linked with Anchor.
It-
And Anchor is
it's
up
an
to date.
AI, Deven.
Yeah, it's AI.
It's a robot.
I actually remember I went to I forgot what it was. I was using on Spotify or Anchor. And I heard your voice word. I'm like, what the fuck am I hearing Eduardo? I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot we had that whole
I'm the one who read it.
I forgot we had a whole ad with you.
Yeah, if you're watching on Spotify, you're the reason I'm getting that 2 cents a month. Thank you.
Hey, you're the real one.
You're the real hero. I need the
Oh,
2
dude.
cents. Those 2 cents pay for my bread at the end of the year.
You keep the lights on.
We got this little moderate figure with those 2 cents.
It added up eventually. Plus a little something.
And
Plus a
bit
little
of
something
some
here
of
and
that
there.
G Fuel right over there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if the camera.
Hey,
can
we're
pick
not
up.
sponsored by them. Don't shout them out.
J Fuel.
J Fuel.
J Fuel.
That's more like it. All right. Speaking of, I do have some gifts for the boys real quick. So first, I got a gift. Oh, I mentioned the intern is back for this episode. He's been gone for about like 10 episodes ish. But yeah, the first gift is for the intern here. A little Sesame Street kaleidoscope. He caught it.
I'm hoping that picked up.
He caught it.
He caught it.
Where'd you get all this stuff again?
Why you-
Where'd you
Where
get
did I get
stuff?
this stuff? I got this stuff from my nephew's first birthday party.
I'm about to say, it seems like you
So
just
we
raided us at school.
We got some Play-Doh for the boy Deven. You know Deven likes his Play-Doh. If you follow the podcast, you know
Yeah,
he
he
likes
likes to eat
Play-Doh.
it.
Hey.
And then Eduardo got some Haribo.
Hey.
Yeah. Everyone equal gifts all come from my 1-year-old nephew's birthday party.
Hey, shout out to him.
Shout out to the boy.
Yeah.
He's only one? Wait, who?
Yeah, not my other nephew.
I will say, I'm
I-
pretty
I
sure
got
he's older
two
than
of
this.
them.
Oh, you have two?
Only 2?
I know you're not saying only 2.
Question mark?
Hey, what you mean by that?
I don't know. He acting like he posed or something. He's like, I got 7 nephews. Do you?
No. I
Yeah,
only
you have one. Right? Okay,
Yeah.
so like,
Do
why
you only
you
have
flexing?
2 nephews?
What is
Yeah, why do you think only
You have
for?
2 more nephews?
No, I have 2.
Okay.
You only got 2? Man, I got like 27.
It's not like the question that's the problem. It's just the fact you're saying only. I'm like, what does that mean?
I don't know. How am I supposed to say?
You're like trying to flex. Like,
trying to
you
flex.
only got 2?
Man,
That's light work.
I got 32.
Light work to a nigga like me, bro.
You only have, no. I don't know. I don't know.
I
what
think we're
problem
the
is.
only people with nephews because, you know, Tyler's brother is like
Yeah,
11.
Yeah, I'm
Your
the oldest.
sister is 11, but like you have
I
another
have 2.
sister.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then Devin's sister is
Is 18.
not having a daughter yet or son. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, y'all two are the only ones with older siblings.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, there's
guess-
the intern,
Oh, yeah.
but
True.
as far as I know, and there's also Jose, which Jose,
Yeah, I would say Jose.
Jose actually, I think he does have nephews.
Nephews.
I'm pretty sure his sister
I think his sister has a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does.
Mm.
I always forget Jose has like actually like 20 siblings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he actually has like a
He's
lot.
Mexican.
What?
Hispanic. It's
Yeah, basically, yeah, it's like
yeah,
that's how it
yeah,
is. They're
yeah.
like the Mexican mom be like, "Oh, give
the
me
problem
multiple
at?
grandsons," and then they do.
I'm like, all right, mom.
Yeah, I have-
This is like a factory. Like, all right,
Yeah.
here's Mark II.
I think the last person I was talking to, because they were also Latina, or whatever they want to be called now, and we were like comparing how
Latinx.
many uncles that we have.
Eduardo, you are them.
I know, but I don't Latino X or whatever.
Lat-
But like
Latinx.
Eduardo, you are them.
I'm
it's
Latino.
like, you can't say whatever they
I'm
want to be called.
Hispanic.
It's that's the same thing.
It's Hispanic. They were also Hispanic, right?
Yeah.
And we were like comparing how many uncles and aunts we had together, and they had beaten me by 2 because they have 16 aunts and uncles.
Did
and I
you
only
do that
have
with
14.
artists? Or the
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah, you did it with artists. Yeah. I was there for that. I'm like, why are y'all doing this, bro? Why is this a flex? Like, yeah, I'm more Hispanic.
Yeah, I got more out there than you.
Doesn't artists like cheat though? Because she always says like random people that her like close friends are her brothers and stuff like
Well, no,
that.
we were
No,
like
they're doing
siblings.
actual
we were doing
familia.
like actual
Oh,
uncles and
okay.
aunts. Yeah, like some her old friends or her brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, I know
she
that.
doesn't do that with her uncles either.
don't
She'll be
think
like,
so.
"Oh, that's like my dad's friend," so basically an
think so.
uncle. Kind of like how and How I Met Your Brother, how like Marshall and Ted, they're like uncles for each other's kids, even though they're not
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I have those.
I'm just they've been part of the
'Cause I
family
don't
for
think
so
those
long.
would count.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't think those would count either.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
saying like, did the artist like
No,
know that?
No, she didn't.
She didn't know that?
She
no, she didn't use
she didn't do it.
Okay.
She probably does know that.
because she went down her family tree and then she was like, yeah, I got this on this side of the family and all that.
I think it'd be kind of cool to have like a huge giant family like that sometimes for like the family reunions. It'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Like, damn, all these people are just like in this one line. But like, because my family tree isn't that expansive, it's like my name could die out at any moment because like it's limited to like a few amount of people, whereas your name is like spread across everywhere. It's
Yeah,
like,
but,
no,
like-
not like your name, because obviously Lopez is common. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're like,
Like my
your
family,
lineage,
yeah,
my
your
yeah.
specific lineage will like
The
live
bloodline.
on. Even if you get no play, like your
Yeah.
lineage will still live
Dude,
on.
I used to worry about that when I was in middle school because I was like,
Your
I'm the
family
only-
tree dying?
Yeah, because I was the only boy in my family. Like,
But you have
this
all
small
those
thing.
cousins.
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking
Cousins
about
don't
that.
count. It's
Yeah.
got to be like nephew, not nephew. Oh
Why
yeah, I guess
does-
cousin.
why
Yeah,
does it
first
count?
cousin.
Yeah, first cousin count. Yeah.
Yeah, first.
But I was
cousin.
thinking about that. I was like, dude, this name will die if I don't find.
I never
But
worried
then I
about
got
that.
over it. I was like, I'm only 12.
Oh wait, no, I did.
You're only 12.
I literally like, come down. I'm only 12. Like, oh yeah,
only
you're right.
12.
Like, thank you, omnipresent.
12-year-old Eduardo was like, hang on, I'm 12. When I'm 20, I'll be getting hella pussy.
I didn't think of that. I was just like, I gotta like relax a bit from thinking about such a thing.
Wait, have you Eduardo?
Have I what? Stopped thinking about it? Or
No, I
Or
got
got-
hella pussy.
I won't disclose that.
Hey, you don't kiss and tell.
Yeah,
I don't do that. That's rude.
but yeah, I think about that because my family is like not expensive as that. So like I am like me and my brother are like the only two holding our last name.
Do you only have?
I have three
yeah.
brothers, but one of the other brothers
Yeah,
doesn't hold
yeah,
our
has a
last
different
name.
name.
Yeah, he has a different dad.
Yeah.
So we hold this last name and like we're the final hope for it. And like we both like my brother doesn't want kids, and then like my plan is more complex than that. So
You're
like,
Aaron Yeager.
no, like I have plans, but I can't share it. I can't
disclose it.
There's only like two people who know my plans. There's like Carlos and Frederick. They're the only two I've told my plans. I told one more person, but no one else in the group really knows the plans. I'm like, all right, these are my plans, and it's complex, so I'm not gonna share it.
Okay.
Not because they hated me.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, so like, there's still a chance that I can carry on the line, but I don't think my brother will, because my brother doesn't like kids, so he's not gonna have kids at least at this point. He won't.
always
Maybe
how it is,
he can
though.
change his mind.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's always how it is. People who don't like kids, they'll end up like growing warm to kids. Like Robin from How I Met Your Mother.
Dude. You're saying I keep referencing how you met your mother?
She didn't go roam the kids though.
Yeah, she did.
She just accepted them.
No, she started liking kids. Remember, because they found the little sock, and she was like, "Oh my god, a little sock." And then
No,
she started
that
thinking
was-
about the kids.
Come on, bro.
Then she was-
Say you didn't understand the scene without saying you didn't understand the scene. It was more than just her liking kids. It was about the information she received in that episode.
Was it that episode?
Yeah.
It was
That's why she
early,
cried
it was early
about
in
it.
the scene, though. It was early in the show. It wasn't late in the show. We learned
The
about
sock?
Yeah, the sock wasn't.
That's like in the same season.
Is
Because
it?
because she cries when she sees the sock, and then Lily says, "Why did you cry when you saw that?" And then they go and explain it. And then
Yeah, I thought that happened way earlier than it
It's because you're not like me. You don't do your annual rewatching of How I Met Your
You're
Mother.
right. I just do it whenever I'm like, man, I need something to watch. I'll just play it on.
No, it is actual tradition. Every year I rewatch How I Met Your Mother, and
Are
I
you
will
keeping up with How I
continue.
Met Your Father?
Nah, not really. Last time I watched it was the last time we watched it.
Yeah.
We had like two episodes
I caught
or
my.
one.
We only saw two.
Was
Yeah.
it?
I caught my older sister watching it, and I was like, oh, I know what she's watching, and I just kept walking.
How's the
Is it
remake?
good?
I
To like
don't
her?
know. I don't know.
Jasper?
She was watching. She was on her phone.
Well, yeah, that's what you do too. But like, does she think it's good though?
I didn't ask. I
How's
just
that,
saw
how
it.
was that episode did y'all watch? Did y'all think it?
I chuckled.
aight.
I thought it was I. Yeah, I
Aight.
chuckled.
It was like, but I don't know. Like comparing to like How I Met Your Mother, man, the storytelling is just
That's
phenomenal.
why it's just I
right?
can't compare it because it's my favorite show, so I can't be like
I mean,
blank slate and objectively criticize.
But you kind of have to though. It's
Yeah,
like what it is. It's not like it's not a sequel, right? But
It's a
it's
spin.
close to it.
yeah.
No, what is
I
it?
feel like the remakes.
It's like made in the same universe.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
I
And
feel
you, you adapted the name. Of course, you're gonna be compared just
Mm-hmm.
naturally.
Yeah. The remakes never hit the same, anyways.
It does
For at
not
least for
hit.
show, when it comes to shows, I can't think of a single show where the remake kind of goes harder.
I mean, I know a lot of people who do like Girl Meets World
I like it too, but I don't think it's as good as
and
Boy
then
Meets
Fuller
World.
House.
It's not as good though. Like
Yeah,
they're
okay.
good, but they're not, they can never compare it to like their predecessor.
I think that's just innate like
Bias.
Yeah,
like-
but like nostalgic bias, right? Like it's just you grew up or you watched the show when you were younger, so you have a better like attachment to it.
I guess.
Same with like the people who hate on Korra. It's like it ain't that much worse than Avatar was. It's about the same.
I think there's a debate.
There's
there,
a difference.
There is.
Korra,
There's debate
'cause,
with
like,
anything,
It's
right?
different.
But like,
I feel like it's a little different with Korra because people just didn't like where it was going after the first season.
Yeah, Korra did some things where people were like, why did they do this?
yeah, but that's every show. Look at Boruto. Boruto has his fans, and Boruto has the people who say, "Why did they do this?"
Yeah.
So I think that's just any show that's gonna follow a beloved series will always have that issue. There's never been like, at least I can think of, never been a time where a show like precedes another show and it's still like loved just as much.
Yeah.
Because at that point, you have like 2 different audiences.
Yeah, and even in games, think about Last of Us and Last of Us 2. We know someone who like vehemently loves Last of Us and then hates Last of Us 2. So it's like, it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Can you think of any times
Of a sequel doing just as good?
not even like doing just as good, because like sequels can do just as good, but like
Or,
being
like,
loved more. Like not movies.
Shrek?
Movies are
I'm about to
different.
say, we were talking about
Shrek
Shrek.
too.
We
Yeah,
were talking
I
about
was
Shrek
gonna
last
say-
night.
Kung Fu Panda.
I said not movies.
Yeah,
Oh,
movies
wait,
movies are
shows
exceptions.
then.
Yeah, movies
Okay.
are exceptions because they're like
Shows.
a one story thing kind of.
Yeah. From like games.
I gotta think about
Games or shows where it's like long spanning storylines. There's potential for God of War. I've heard good things about God of War Ragnarok.
Man, I'm getting up for the Civil War that's about to happen for Game of the Year.
Oh yeah.
I'm on the Elden Ring side. I don't care, bro.
I'm playing God of War as soon as it comes out too, and I don't know, man. I'm not like I'm not biased to Elden Ring. I'm open minded.
For the next couple months, I'm gonna be racist towards God of War. No disrespect. I love God of War, but like,
Are you gonna play it?
I'm debating. I'm
Definitely
kind
play it.
of broke at the moment, so I'm debating whether I want to play it.
I think you and the intern are the only people with PS5s.
I don't have a PS5. He has a PS5. I mean, I could play on my dad's PS5, but I'm not that dude that.
Why did you forget about me?
You're right. I do have one.
Next
I don't know. I
had the PS5 first. I'm the OG.
I just forget. I just be forgetting.
But
So
just
y'all
now,
three.
Just now, I'm gonna be biased and racist towards any God of War lover for like a couple months till Game of the Year drops.
Until Game of the Year
drops, and now I'm like, oh my god, it's so good.
It's so good. It should have won.
Like like JoJo,
deserved
like
it.
part 8 and 9 during Civil War. That's not me. I'm like God of War, ass, dog water. It's like not good.
It's like, oh, you're one of those fans. It's like they find out you're a secret fan. It's like,
No, I'm not.
no.
Elden Ring deserves Game of the Year, bro. I don't care.
And like a couple weeks, if like God of War Ragnarok is really good, me and Devin might have some debates.
Yeah, we gotta beef a little
Because
bit.
like I love Elden Ring too, but I'm pretty open minded to God of War changing my mind.
Yeah.
Like I was the same way with like Spider-Man, because I played Spider-Man before I played God of War, and I was like, Spider-Man should have won Game of the Year. This is cap.
Cap.
Why did I played God of War? And I was like,
It's kind of good.
man,
Man.
I see why it won.
Yeah.
Personally,
I think
I still like Spider-Man more, but I can definitely see why God of War won.
I think God of War won this year.
I think
No.
Recency bias and it's just
recency
been
bias
waiting.
doesn't really matter to
But if
voters.
I've been
recency
checking.
bias matters to like us, but I don't think it matters to voters.
Yeah, I've been checking out like the internet, and it's pretty split. Even
Yeah.
the game haven't came out yet. It's pretty
Like
split.
the same reviewers who gave Elden Ring a 10 gave like God of War a 10, so it's like
it's
I
kind of
think-
crazy.
if anything, I think it's gonna depend on the audience reaction to
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely see. For us, when we're recording this, God of War hasn't come out yet, but when it does, we'll see.
I mean, it comes out
I think
tomorrow, doesn't it?
yeah, it does come out.
Come out tomorrow. So
I think
Does?
God of War won.
Ooh,
when,
okay,
when the floodgates open, I'm like, all right.
all right, I'm about to be playing it. I know me and Intern are both gonna be playing it this
Frame 1?
this week. No, I can't play it Frame 1. I work, but like,
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it like a month or two till I buy it.
And then Scarlet Violet comes out.
Come on, Pokemon, bro. We're talking about goats right now,
That's
bro.
the only game I can play.
We're talking
this
about
month.
goats.
Pokemon.
But yeah, in our break, I was informed by the intern that I was forgetting a series called Better Call Saul. It is just as beloved. Pretty much, it's kind of a 50-50 split. Most people who like one show or the other. So that one is pretty much a example of a show that has a good follow-up.
Right.
That's the only one that he could think of, at least that he referenced.
the only one
And that's the only one I can think. Maybe if you want to do games as well, Red Dead 2. I think people do like Red Dead 2 more than Red Dead 1. Although I don't. But
You don't like it?
What's the difference? I never played the Red Dead series.
The difference for
It's-
me between Red Dead and Red Dead 2 is I never played Red Dead 2. That's probably the biggest difference for me.
I never played it.
I never played it.
Understandable. I can see why you
Yeah. And then maybe you could go GTA 5 to GTA 4, but I think that's
I've only
maybe
played 5,
contentious.
so I've never.
You only played 5?
I've only played 5.
Yeah, and then you can go Call of Duty, which people would have, debates.
That's a whole other topic of debate.
Yeah, there's I guess there's more leeway you can give it to, but I think I mainly wanted to think about shows. And Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad is probably a better
watch shows
example.
that often, so I couldn't think of one.
I don't think there's that many shows that I know that even get spin-offs like that anyways.
Yeah.
So it's one and
Seinfeld
done.
never got one, right?
Seinfeld? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yo, Artist was showing me that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was getting a spin-off.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
It's been.
My dad loves it.
Yeah, it's been a thing.
Really?
Yeah,
I've seen clips.
I just remember.
I've seen clips. It's actually kind of. I might watch it here in a couple months. I don't know. It seems pretty cool.
Because my dad, for some reason, has this weird idea that it's not weird, but he always thinks I watch Atlanta, and I always tell him I don't watch Atlanta.
Why not?
But it's not nothing against the show. I just haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay.
I was planning on watching it, I just haven't.
It's pretty good.
But,
show.
every time I'm out with him, he's like, it's like that dude from Atlanta. I was like, I don't watch Atlanta. He's like, yes you do. I'm like, I don't.
You're black, bro. You watch Atlanta, bro. Look at your skin tone, bro.
And it just keeps coming up every time. He's like, what's that one guy? He's in Atlanta. I was like, I don't know, bro. Childish Gambino.
But they try to get me. I was like, I don't know.
That's the only dude I know. He's like, come on, bro, stop playing. I'm like, I'm not playing. I don't know. And then I think he was, we were in the movies, and for some reason, the final season of Atlanta had a trailer in the movies, and I was like, because movies nowadays are getting ads now.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of people who used to run their ads on TV are getting their money now because people aren't watching TV as much.
Yeah.
So they're running them in theaters, and he got it. He was like, "Are you gonna watch that?" I was like, "Dad, I haven't watched Atlanta. How many times am I gonna tell you?"
I mean, that question does fit. It's like,
You gonna watch it, bro? It's kind of heat.
You just got snapped on your dad for no reason at that moment.
Yeah, I don't even know why I brought that up, right?
Me neither. I don't know why either.
It related to something.
Oh wait, no, but the shows.
We're talking about shows, and for some
shows.
reason you talk about your hatred for
Your
Atlanta.
dad brought up something.
It wasn't even hatred.
I know,
No, it related to something, but I completely forgot.
We were talking about
Anyways.
sequels shows or spin-offs.
Yeah, I know
we
that.
know
part.
that,
Yeah,
but he
like-
doesn't know why he brought that.
Yeah. Anyways, as you know, we did the little poll a couple episodes ago at this point.
Oh, we're doing that.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've it's been quite a big gap between this, but we're finally gonna go over the answers now here.
I'm actually excited. I was actually about to ask
I
you.
forgot about this.
These are just random questions, and people voted.
Okay.
I was actually about to
Yeah.
ask you when do we want to do that. I'm kind of excited to do this. See what the
Alright.
answers are.
So let's get into this. We got
Here we go.
and comparatively to the other quizzes we've got, not as big of a turnout. Only 26 responses compared to our normal higher end.
We didn't really advertise it though.
Yeah, I
think we mentioned it once, and then that was
No, we
it.
mentioned it more once, but we
we did mention it more than once.
Well,
but,
you mentioned the polls for the best episode and all that, but not these.
I mean, if you think about it, we always mention every poll once. We don't bring it up multiple times.
Like,
The
I guess.
3x3 episodes. Not like we talk about it that episode and then the next episode.
Yeah, but the whole episode's based on the 3x3 episode. I feel like we talked about it for a brief second, and then we just never talked about it again.
I guess. I mean, that's just every poll, no? It's just how everything is.
I
The only
guess.
exception I can think of is the award show, because we did talk about that every
Every
episode.
year was
Yeah.
you better vote.
Yeah, it was literally how people are during election season. Go out to the polls. That's what
Go to the Pokemon. Go to the polls.
polls.
Man, 26 is still
Yeah.
pretty good. Our award show got 44, so
Yeah. And I didn't look at the answers, but I kind of scrolled through to look at the graphs, and everything is kind of close.
oh god, okay.
I think I only saw two blowouts. Yeah,
Exciting.
there's only 2 blowouts, but everything's kind of close here.
Oh yeah, best.
So I'm interested. So the first question was, who's most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse? Which you guys don't really know us, so
Yeah.
it's still interesting to see what you guys would think on
Up to
this one.
interpretation.
So since
Oh,
you guys
do you wanna have,
can't see,
a
yeah,
guess?
let's give
Do you wanna
guesses
guess?
here. And why?
I think a meme vote could be the intern because he's a chad. But I think
The meme vote.
meme vote.
understandable.
But I can see Tyler maybe winning this.
I can see the meme vote being Jose.
Jose.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I think Tyler would win.
I think
that.
Tyler wins this just because every time we do something survival related, he always talks about it in depth and he knows a lot about it.
Yeah, and everyone's just like, they always talk about Tyler like he's a big, strong man. He probably strong.
Yeah, he's the strong dude.
He's a survival.
All right, let's
think
get
it's
into
Tyler.
it. Number 1 is Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler
Yeah,
got it.
of course.
But only by 1 vote.
Who's the second?
Second place is actually the intern.
I knew it. I knew the introvert. It's the
Yeah,
meme
they
vote.
showed out. They said intern surviving the zombie apocalypse.
Is it?
They said he's crafty.
What's the numbers looking like?
It's 27% for Tyler with 7 votes, and 6%, or not 6%, 6 votes for the intern, 23%. Third place is actually me with 4 votes, and then after that is Xenon.
Okay.
Jose got 2 votes. Eduardo, everyone got votes. Yeah, no one was unvoted for. All right, next one we got best storyteller. This was one of the ones that was not close.
Yeah,
I'll
I think
tell
it's
you
I think it's like it's a wash, and it's gonna be Gabe because
Probably.
Gabe gives
yeah.
us all our hypotheticals, and he gives us our best hypotheticals.
That's what I thought too. But then I saw the answers, and I was like, that kind of does make sense if you think about it. Number one is Xenon.
I haven't seen
And
the
then if
episode,
you
so
think
I don't
about
know.
it, yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
really? And I think about it, yeah. his
That
stories
episode,
are-
they're not like coherent though.
Yeah.
they're not coherent. At least
but maybe
yours
that's
are-
why they're like, they're good, maybe.
Maybe I don't know. When it comes to storytelling, it has to be coherent. Zion will be like, yeah, at this point, and then like, yeah, then like my dog died. I'm like,
But like, we'll get on that later.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I mean,
The
second place
you?
was me. Yeah.
Okay. Makes
So
sense.
Xenon had
Understandable.
12 votes, 46% of them. And then I had 8 votes. He still beat me by 4 votes.
Yeah.
And I had 30%.
That's the third.
Tyler
Makes sense.
with 15%. And then Deven got 1 vote, and Jose got 1 vote. Eduardo did not get a vote.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
it makes sense. I can't stick to one line story.
And I
Not
can't
story.
speak.
I just can't speak.
Okay.
Next one, we've got biggest nerd.
Oh my god.
What do we got here?
who do you do? If it's not Tyler, bro, y'all are lying. Y'all are liars. It gotta be Tyler, dude. I
I
can't.
want to know first. I don't know.
You have no
Yeah, I
guesses?
have no
It
guesses.
has to be Tyler. If it's not Tyler, it's a lie.
I'm flabbergasted. You guys are fake. You guys are really fake.
Was it you?
Number 1 was Gabe. I was voted biggest nerd.
Yeah.
Who was second? Who was second?
Yeah.
Tyler?
No.
Second.
Who was it?
Where's Tyler? at?
Xenon.
Okay. Who was it? Who was it?
You're not about to be racially voted?
Zion. I can see Zion.
I can see it too.
But
I
like,
always call him a
but
nerd.
for Zion, it's more like off. Like he doesn't do it on camera. It's more off. Like Zion's like a different
loser.
character. Yeah, loser. Like off the podcast.
I
I'm
love that guy.
flabbergasted. Who's voting for me? Why did I win this
What's
award?
what's the numbers looking like?
34% of the votes go to Gabe. I had 9 votes. Xenon had 7. Third place was Tyler with 6.
Really? Y'all hear Tyler on the podcast, and he
I mean,
didn't
the big
win.
The big 3.
I guess they hear me too, but like,
But like you exist. Tyler will go in depth about like the random complexities of the universe.
are we gonna forget about that cold open where he talked about pee and like went the complex about
Pee?
What episode was that in?
Yeah, it was like some
Survival
Survival
episode. I think it
episode.
was this episode actually. Like when we first did this poll.
The survival episode? No, that's a way older episode.
Yeah, it was old when he talked about pee. It was before we had cameras.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah.
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 Yeah, anything before cameras is an old episode.
Yeah.
God, y'all,
Yeah.
y'all,
You guys are fake for
y'all.
that.
Maybe you don't know us. Maybe you don't know us at all.
Yeah.
It was Gabe's foot.
Because Tyler
It was
is our
Gabe's foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
He
Gabe's
brought his
foot.
army of feet.
Him
He was
and
like,
his
go
account.
for Gabe.
Yeah.
I hate this nigga.
Gabe is literally
Nerd.
Tyler is literally our resident nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can see
Look,
that.
also for me, since I'm looking at this right now, for every like category, Tyler has been blue. So I looked at it and I was like, oh, Tyler won because it's blue. Blue won. And then blue was me for this reason, for some reason.
I was like, oh, yeah, Tyler wins. This is
Yeah.
They threw you for a loop.
Yeah.
God, biggest nerd.
All right.
Could it be me?
Cannot be
Yeah.
me either.
Biggest crybaby we got here.
Gotta be Xenon.
No. If it was like if we did this in the server, it would be Zion. But I think I won this.
Really?
After all my cope moments, I think I like Devin's coping.
they had enough of it.
Yeah, I think I win this.
Maybe.
I can't. No, I can't really see anyone else winning this.
Just me from knowing the kid in real life, it's Xenon, but I don't know.
That's like because I'm personal.
Yeah.
Just like when they see on the podcast, not what they see on the podcast.
I haven't seen his episodes, so I don't know how he was. So that's just gut.
He wasn't crying. Tell you that much. He wasn't a crybaby like he usually is.
He definitely wasn't. He was,
He pulled a character. He was
Let's-
like,
Yeah, he's like, I'm a Chad now.
yeah, literally, he was second place in biggest Chad, wasn't he, or third?
It was second.
Second.
Yeah,
I was
so,
third
like-
by one point.
I don't think you can be biggest Chad and also biggest crybaby.
yeah. That's why
I'm just saying, bro. If you knew this kid in real life, he's
Yeah.
He's a crybaby, but I love him.
yeah.
Biggest crybaby was actually Eduardo with a pretty big portion of the votes. Actually,
It's hilarious.
42% of the votes went to Eduardo.
I don't even know why that is.
I don't know either, but okay.
Biggest blonde and biggest crybaby.
I want you guys to go in the comments. I want you guys
Yeah,
to
I
explain
wanna
your
hear
picks
ex-
here.
yeah,
I
I
want to
wanna
know
hear-
why.
I can't
'Cause,
wait
like,
for it to be like,
why am I
Eduardo?
biggest
I just
nerd,
don't
right?
like him.
I don't fuck with that nigga, bro. I don't
mess with him. I don't mess
fuck
with
with
him.
him.
I ain't a dick rider.
I ain't a dick rider. Well,
Second place was you though.
makes sense. What? How many votes did he get?
Like,
He got 11.
11.
42%.
how many did you get?
Devin had 6.
That means I had 6.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone else got the same amount of votes, actually. We all got 3. Me, Tyler, and Jose all got 3. I don't know who's voting for Jose. I don't know who Jose cries.
Oh, yeah, I don't know when Jose is crying, but...
Yeah, I guess Jose's a crybaby sometimes. And...
I guess I could see like early episodes, like cause
I guess you're an OG though.
Yeah.
So maybe they're OGs.
Maybe they're OGs.
Yeah,
Maybe
if
they're
you guys voted for Jose
I
and you're an OG, shout out to you. You're an OG. Jose was a crybaby back in the day, and if you remember, that means you're cool.
Yeah, drop a like.
I don't know, man.
Drop a like if you're an OG.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Jose equals beta episode. He was crying. In that
was
episode.
upset during the episode.
All right, next one we have biggest degenerate.
I think that also gives me.
It's either
me
you
or Jose doesn't come out for those.
I feel like it's either you or me.
Jose's a closet degenerate.
Yeah, I think it's
I was
either
saying,
you
like,
or me.
when it comes to the podcast, they just put on a different mask, bro.
Yeah.
Jose like outside the podcast and he comes on the podcast. What's up?
What's up?
Yellow.
I'm chilling.
But yeah,
I think it's either you or
I've
me.
literally talked about hentai porn. I've talked about it all on this
Yeah.
podcast. So I think that's me.
You agree?
It's not me. It's him.
If it's not him, yeah, it's either me or him.
Because the world is just gross and disgusting.
It is Deven with 11 votes, 42%,
I'll take it.
Who's second?
and you with
Yep.
8 votes. So yeah. Next up, I'm third place somehow. I don't know how,
What's the
but
next
I'm third place, and then Jose's right behind me. I don't know how.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
All those women comments you made early on.
Win.
Yeah. you made a lot of
Come on,
women
they know who
comment.
we're talking about. If you don't,
If you're OG, you know Gabe.
You're just saying.
Gabe was a woman. No, I'm not. I'm actually not.
if they watch the old episodes, which you should, they'll know what you're
I
about.
remember you said something about like, I don't want this actress to play Black Widow because her butt ain't big enough.
Okay, I did.
Her butt not big enough. I'm like, bruh.
I did say that, but I was joking.
Oh,
It's
okay.
satire.
It was a joke.
It was satire.
It was satire. It's satire.
You couldn't tell because we didn't have cameras at the time, so you couldn't see my face. But yeah. Next category, we've got biggest pro gamer. This one pretty close.
I don't think we really talked about games all that much, besides like the gaming episode. So I think this is literally just up to anyone.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think like just because you were like talking about Elden Ring for a long time, I'm just thinking Gabe.
Maybe Gabe because he seems like more knowledgeable when he talks about it. But other than that, I don't know. I don't think Tyler's winning this.
I don't think so either.
I don't think maybe Jose. Maybe only based on like his gaming service 3, but
He did win, and so did I guess.
yeah, that's the thing. He did win, but I can see Gabe winning this. Maybe.
Before I go for the answers here, let me just tell you guys something.
Ad
Last
break.
time we did biggest pro gamer here with the Discord team, I got no votes.
You got 0.
And I let you guys know that was wrong. That they should have never gave me 0 votes. I am a pro gamer,
The
right?
server don't think so.
I know,
The
but
server-
like I let you guys know that they were wrong for that, right? And you guys felt my pain. So I would think that during this poll, you guys would show out and be like, "You're right. Gabe is the biggest pro gamer."
Did he? Did they?
But no, that is not what happened here.
Even they know. They know.
You know what happened? I went from 0 votes to that poll to 1 vote here. So what is going on, guys, bro? What is this?
You're not a gamer, bro. You're not a gamer. You're not
Why?
a gamer.
What is this like? Why is Gabe the biggest nerd, and why is he not a pro gamer? What is going on here?
1 vote. Who won?
The winner of this was Tyler with 9 votes.
Really?
I mean, I can see it because he's the streamer, and we always talked about him being a streamer when he was first coming on and played games.
But Tyler's just now getting into like his gaming bag.
Yeah.
He's going back.
I think there was an episode called like Tyler trying to be a gamer, right? Isn't that
Yeah,
the
he's
episode title?
in his infancy stages of playing games. But
Yeah.
I guess.
But I guess he's the biggest pro gamer.
I guess.
I guess we talk about it more.
How many votes did he get?
He got 9, 34%. Second place was Jose,
Makes sense.
7 votes.
7 votes.
And third place was Deven,
I'll take
4
that.
votes. Well, actually, Deven and Eduardo tied.
Oh, okay.
I'll take that.
All right.
That's actually hilarious. Wait, now that I think about it, I think that 1 vote was me for you.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to think about like how did I vote for?
So I would have got no votes. I'm telling you.
I don't think about it.
None of you guys voted for me. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think I did vote for you. Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually hilarious.
So Deven felt bad, but he was like, "All right, I'll give you a vote."
Gabe, he plays Fall Guys.
Fall Cloud.
He plays Fall Guys.
Fall night.
Fall night. Fall night.
All right. Yeah, you guys are fake.
Wow.
Next category. There's actually a lot more options here. We got best voice here.
Again.
Again? Yeah, these are all the repeats.
Oh.
Yeah, this is he just took my poll and then like I copy and pasted like you know the meme like I make sure it's a little different. Yeah.
Yeah, best voice. I mean, you guys kind of are simps here because
Jose?
Yeah, it's Jose.
no, the top two are girls. So I'm just saying, like, you
So
had two girl choices,
yeah.
and you vote both the girls. Like, come on, simps. Like, give the guys some love here.
We treat you better than that.
Number one was Liz. She's the voice actor. Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm not really
that is what she does for a living. Yeah.
That's what she should have the best voice. So is what it is.
And then
second place, Natalie. Yeah, simps. Come on.
I mean,
bro.
y'all said, bro,
She
like,
barely talked in that episode. If we're being
She
honest,
didn't even exist.
Yeah, like, come on.
She went.
bro.
You heard her say balls once, and y'all just
Yeah,
said,
you're
y'all
right.
just like crazy. You're like, oh, she
Gamer
said
girl
balls.
said balls. And third place was me, and then fourth place was Jose.
Yeah,
Everyone got votes though. No one got no votes. So.
really. What did I?
Oh, actually, Xeon got no votes.
That's hilarious.
Isn't he pretty new?
He's a boy.
He is pretty new, I guess.
That was
but,
on
that
one
doesn't change-
episode.
that doesn't. Yeah, that was on one episode.
I don't know.
Xeon's been on 2 at this.
How many
point.
votes did Eduardo get?
Eduardo got 2.
How many votes did I get?
1.
Oh, okay.
So was it you, Deven? Did you vote for yourself?
No, I think I did vote for Jose. If I remember correctly, I think I voted for Jose.
I didn't realize that mattered to you.
Yeah.
I was curious. Not like I'm butthurt about it.
Oh, I didn't beat Eduardo.
I only got
no
one,
big
okay.
deal.
I was just curious.
I'm not pressed about it. It is what it is.
I was just like,
impressed
why does
about
it matter?
I was curious. I was want to know the results. That's how it is with the last poll.
All right, we're coming down the end. Final 2 ones here. We got who is the funniest? What are we thinking here, boys?
I don't know. Based on Gabe's feed comment, you're eating. You're not funny.
Bro, Gabe's feet does not represent the whole audience.
He's like, I did not laugh. He's like, not funny. Didn't laugh. I think I can see Xeon winning this.
I don't know.
They like Xeon, and Xeon is a pretty.
He's
a caricature.
I'll just say
when he's on-
Tyler. I'll just throw a name out. I'll just say Tyler.
Tyler.
Yeah. I'll just throw a name out there. 'Cause
The
he
winner
tries.
for who's the funniest was Xenon with the 8 votes. Yeah.
Second
No
place.
one.
Second place, you.
Second place was me
Yeah, I
with
know.
6 votes.
Where's my champion on there? Where's Tyler?
Tyler was 3rd place.
Yeah.
What's the rest?
He was
of the
above
list?
you.
Yeah, I bet he was. I bet he was. What's the rest of the list looking like?
Everyone got votes except for Eduardo.
Like, what's the placement?
Narts.
Oh, placement. I mean, 1 Xenon, 2 me, 3 Tyler, 4 Jose, 5 Deven,
I'll take
6
that.
Eduardo.
I'll
with
take
0.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I said those numbers right, but all right. Not like I meant like the placement wise. I don't know if I said those correctly because I said Eduardo was. Oh yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
you got it
he's-
right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
good.
would say yes.
All right. And the last one, we got best host. This one has what is it, only 5 people here, so not many options for them to pick from here.
This one, I think, is another Gabe.
Yeah.
Gabe
I,
win.
I can just say Gabe.
Why?
I don't know.
You're
You
Give
just host them more
answers.
often.
Why?
You just host them more often.
Yeah, you're an anchor. You just exist.
Mhm.
You keep this ship afloat. So
You got good things to say about me? Why am
I
the
just
best,
literally
Eduardo?
just said it.
Not like,
you keep the ship afloat, bro. Like
Sure.
sure. I don't want to praise you, bro. Like all right, you won
You
best
want
host.
praise?
Good job, buddy.
Be like, you're the glue that holds us together.
But no, unfortunately, the audience did not agree with that because you guys are fake and once again hate me for some
What,
reason.
Tyler?
Who was it?
The winner was Tyler here.
Wow.
With a 46% of the votes here.
When has
It was,
Tyler hosted?
it was a 2-man race.
He hosted plenty of episodes. What are you on about?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
He's hosted so many episodes.
I just can't remember any episodes he's hosted.
Mm, It was basically a 2-man race.
He
with
replaced you. Who do you
That's
on
what I'm
about?
saying.
Tyler had 12 votes, 46%. I had 10 votes, 38%. Jose had 3 votes, 11%. I don't know who's voting on Jose here. Once again, it's the same 3 votes he got up there.
It's easy, bro. Jose's a funny guy. You know, Jose.
It's Jose. It's Jose.
Yeah, but Eduardo and Deven gets nothing.
I
No,
haven't
Devin got 1
hosted
vote.
since like the
No,
early
Devin got
days.
1.
I'll take that. I'll take my
Yeah.
1 vote.
All in all, though, this poll just showed me you guys are fake, bro. Well, I thought like
You're so sad, bro. You can't win everything.
Nah, bro.
He's a baby, bro. You can't win everything.
Next
bro.
biggest crybaby, bro.
Like I got 0 votes, bro. You don't hear me crying about
I'm
it.
not crying about it. I'm just.
I just
saying.
can't believe it.
I'm
You all would
just
do me
saying,
like this.
It's gotta be cap. Like there's no shot. This was like
Such
a
baby,
planned
bro.
attack.
He's such a baby. I can't stand you.
This
There's
was
a
like,
lot of coping here.
Like Eduardo's chilling, bro. You got 0 votes. I got 0
He's
votes.
chilling. He's the biggest crybaby. They voted him the biggest crybaby, not me.
You-
I'm not chilling. This is also yours right here, Eduardo.
That is
Okay.
also yours.
I know. That's why it's there.
You're not chilling. You're clowning.
I'm chilling.
What?
I'm chilling.
I know you're not
Oh,
chilling.
no.
You think it's can't, bro?
Y'all
You
are
gotta be.
pretty
It's a
fake.
plane. It's the militia. It's the armada. Like shut up, bro.
They're turning
I'm
the
a
frogs
gamer.
gay.
I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer.
No, I am a gamer.
Such
I'm not
a
mad about it.
such
I'm just
a
saying.
baby.
I'm not mad. I'm just,
I'm just saying, like,
I'm saying.
something seems a little bit skewed here. It feels like convenient. We had 26 responses. Deven conveniently has 26 family members. I don't think this is like.
I only got 26. There's only 26 McIntyres out there, bro.
I don't think this is like a coincidence. This is what I think. Did I even win anything? Oh yeah, I won biggest nerd. That's right.
Yeah,
Big nerd. Yeah, don't forget that.
Yeah, congrats, I guess.
I mean, we all won something. I won biggest degenerate. Eduardo won biggest crybaby.
Tyler won best host. Yeah.
Yeah.
Xenon won best storyteller. Yeah, everyone got. Oh, intern didn't win one. He almost.
Yeah,
did.
oh, never
He
mind.
almost stole the. zombie apocalypse.
He almost got it. He deserved it. He deserved
Yeah.
it.
In our hearts, he's the winner, even if you guys didn't show up for him.
I think all this says is we gotta get a Gabe, Tyler, and Jose episode. Those are our best hosts.
I think we've had one episode. No. Yeah, I think we have. It was
Tyler.
Have you?
Yeah, it had to have.
I feel like
I can
Gabe.
only think of you,
Gabe-
Jose, me, and I, and you, Jose, and Deven.
I think the only, like, obviously excluding the trios that don't include me, the only trio we haven't had, I think, is. I think we've had every trio.
No, there's one outlier that we just have not had. I think it's me, Jose, and then Tyler. I don't think
That's excluding me though. That's
Oh,
I'm saying,
excluding you,
if you
okay.
exclude me, there's every trio excluding me hasn't
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like including me, I think every trio has been like every combination has been made. I'm pretty sure. Because recently we did a Gabe we did Gabe, Deven, Tyler. We've done that a long time ago. We did Gabe, Deven, Eduardo. Obviously we're doing it now.
I'm trying to think of a Gabe, Tyler, or Jose episode
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
definitely gonna be like
Yeah, I'm
off
saying,
cameras.
I don't think there is one.
No, there is.
You
one.
sure?
I know for a fact there was one. Maybe with the cameras they're back.
Yeah.
Get a,
Maybe the commenters can tell us. You know, if you've seen the last
Yeah, I mean,
by that point,
older
by the time
episodes.
this episode comes out, we'll know the answer.
yeah,
we'll
know.
look it
We'll
up.
just look it up.
Yeah.
But overall, I don't think there's any things that surprised me. Like, yeah, these are all pretty accurate. Besides yours, I'm like,
Besides
I don't know
the
why
non-gamer.
you're biggest nerd. Y'all are whack for that.
And then he's not a gamer. He is a gamer. He's made it.
I mean, I don't know. We had back-to-back results. I'm just saying,
I mean,
man. At
this
this
man be
point,
sending-
are you truly a gamer?
this man be sending me snaps and he's playing Fall Guys. I'm like,
You're-
that's a gamer, right?
That's what I'm saying,
That's
bro.
a
Like,
gamer.
come on, bro.
Your close friends don't think you're a gamer. Our audience don't think you're a gamer.
I wouldn't say they're close friends. Half of the people in that server met me for like a week.
You keep saying half, bro. There's 7 of us in there, bro, that know you.
Look, artists don't know me like that.
She don't know you like that.
No, Xenon met me for like in elementary school. He don't know me like that anymore.
Oh, okay.
He knew elementary school me. We got there's 2. We got Coral. We got what's her name? Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
We got did I say Xenon already?
Yeah,
I
he
did.
says the guns.
Since elementary school.
Yeah. And there was Ash. That's 5.
The girls in Xenon.
Yeah, the girls in Xenon.
That's 5 people right there. Don't know me. I mean, that's a good portion of it.
But then you still have like 7 other people that could have clearly voted for you and they just didn't.
7 other
Or
people.
I guess 6. So I guess 6.
We
We
should
have-
find those.
Find those what? Those? Yeah,
I
where did
just-
you find those?
I just spawned
You guys
a bit.
found it? You were like,
I just spawned a bit. Like,
Yeah, I looked away, looked back. You did not have those when I looked at you.
just spawned it in. You could have gotten votes, so you just didn't.
yeah, it is what it is.
He's not a
you know.
gamer.
No, I'm used to them preying on my downfall. This is nothing new to me.
Such a
I'm always the
baby.
underdog here, so
Oh yes, of course.
yeah. No, when I won the biggest chat, it was an underdog story, right? So
It was a
Right now, you guys
come up story. It was a
yeah,
come
you
up
guys are
story.
just proving my point here that I was never the fan favorite. I had to work for what I got, right? People like Tyler just given everything he wants in his life. He's a white man. He just gets everything.
Okay, but
I had to rise from the trenches and like fight through what's it called, oppression and
There you
racism, right?
What's it
There you
called?
go.
And poverty. But like Tyler just born to this like rich neighborhood, $1 million mansion, and they were like, Sir Tyler, what would you like today? He's like,
Sire.
he's like, I'm thinking caviar for breakfast. Good choice, sire.
Good choice. Good choice.
Good choice.
And they're like, where would you like to go to school, Tyler? You can pick any school in the country, fully paid for. And he's like, Harvard.
Played for.
It's done. And, you know,
Consider it done.
yeah. If we ever told you another college for Tyler, that's just what we say.
We're lying.
Yeah, he's actually
Yeah.
at Harvard.
I think a true come up story would be me and Eduardo, because like, I think it's clear that like we are the least favorite. So if one of us do win something, come
How-
up story.
How's it any different that you guys being least favorite than me? This pool showed, I think we're all pretty
You won
equal.
biggest Chad, bro.
Yeah, that's the first time I won anything. I guess aside from like me winning.
But like
almost every other poll.
you're always in second place and third place in other polls, bro. Like
Yeah.
you're always on
You're
the
up
list,
there.
bro. You're always on there.
Doesn't make me a fan favorite. It just means I have good taste.
Yeah, you place well, bro. Me and Roll, we don't place well, bro. We don't place
That
well.
means you guys have bad taste. It doesn't mean you're not a
I
fan
got unique
favorite.
taste.
Taste and like favorites aren't the same.
I'm not for everyone. Everyone likes safe people like Deven.
What am I safe, bro?
Devin,
His
did
sa-
Devin
his
win
sa-
anything? What like best nickname?
I won best
Best nickname
variant.
and best variant.
just talking about
Got
3
the
by
same
3s.
award.
talking about
Just
3
same
by
award
3s.
times 2.
3x3s. Devin's only won one.
Yeah, that's the food.
Yeah,
Everyone's won one except you.
one more than me. Yeah,
Yeah, but loser.
not bad. I forget. People don't like uniqueness in this world.
Eduardo, haven't you been in like 3 or 4 polls, Eduardo? And I can tell you, Jose's been in 1, and he's got more votes than you.
Oh, yeah,
Combined, yeah. No, those votes
Wait,
is
for which
crazy.
one? For-
Actually, Jose's been in 2, but if you take out the cartoon one, he still beat you.
why are we
his one
taking out the
poll-
cartoon one?
So he's just one Jose poll.
Oh,
Yeah, like one Jose poll versus all your polls. He still has more votes than you. Totality.
happens.
You're bad.
Wait,
I
what
just
else
feel-
did he win? He was it was cartoon and games.
No, he didn't win.
win
He did not
He
win
only-
cartoon.
He only won gaming.
Oh,
Jose's won gaming. I won. What else did I win?
music?
You
won the
No,
music.
You
I
won-
didn't
you
win.
won-
Tyler won music.
Oh,
I
Tyler
won
won
cartoon,
music?
Yeah,
right?
you won cartoon.
I won cartoons.
And gaming.
I also won gaming. We tied.
Okay.
What else did we do? Food. Devin won food.
Uh-huh.
Tyler won music.
Yeah.
That's all the ones we've done.
Hmm.
I'm pretty
Have we
sure.
not done?
I kind of want to do another one.
Hmm. I thought we've done more 3x3s.
No?
Not really.
I don't know why.
It's a late.
I feel-
It's a thing we got into late.
yeah. It's
our
a thing
first
that I
one was
keep thinking
26
we've
episodes.
done. I'm like, oh, we've done an anime 3x3. I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
think I
yeah,
have.
we've done one of
Yeah,
those.
we've
Yeah.
done it. Yeah, stop
Yeah,
asking
stop
for it. We've
asking
done it.
for it.
We've
We've
done
done
it.
God.
Just go find it. It's just not titled like a regular dude right there. You gotta go find it. You gotta go
No,
keep
like-
searching.
Sorry, what's that one episode called? The Blood God. It's in there.
It's in there.
It's
Go
in
look for
there.
it. Go look
I
for
kind
it.
of like in like a year's time. I want to watch the blood. Like on the anniversary of the blood. Today is the blood moon. Actually, I just thought about
You're
that.
right. You're actually right. I want to go see that later today.
I was gonna say on the anniversary of Blood God, we could watch the Blood God.
can watch it
episode.
on the-
I wanted to watch.
We can watch it on
God
the blood
episode
moon. Yeah.
and the sea. Well, the next blood moon will be 2025.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, the Blood Gods episode because they won Best Hypothetical, so I wanted to rewatch and
It
see
is the
like
best
what
one.
about it.
I did like that one.
I think personally, Jowp is really good.
Yeah, but didn't we had to like Jowp was I think better when we were in the car than retelling it.
Yeah, we talked about this already.
Yeah.
I just half my head's off the.
I always wanted one of those for our podcast. Just a disembodied voice.
We're gonna have that eventually when we get people like Artist or Natalie on because they're gonna be over there.
Yeah, but I mean,
where
like, our fourth member who's just like in the background, like, hey, can you look that up? And he's like,
Oh, like intern
Like
Mike.
intern?
Like if we give intern Mike,
yeah.
and we're just like, hey intern, look this up real quick, and he's like,
Actually,
well, kind of like how we did during the food episode, right?
yeah,
because
yeah,
he was over there.
He'd be like, no, you're wrong. Actually,
Yeah.
the Pythagorean theorem. I'm like, okay, thank you, intern.
Thank you, intern.
Pythagorean theorem is actually a myth.
I don't know.
Good to know. Good to know.
yeah, we did that.
9/11 didn't happen. No,
We did it for the sandwich thing, right?
Yeah, we
He
have
was
that.
at-
Yeah, I know, but like, I just went all the time.
Oh.
So I'm like, intern,
intern, can you look this up, please?
show me this guy's balls.
I mean, maybe if in the future, if, like we change the way we set up our podcast, but we kind of just have our phones anyway, so we can just.
Yeah,
look
we
if
always
want
look it up
to.
ourselves.
Yeah, it's not like,
Like,
we-
you know
we
what
don't,
I
like-
mean, though,
We don't
right?
lock up our phones.
Like,
Yeah, I know
you've seen the
what you mean.
podcast with like those.
I mean, there's like the but then there's also Top 5 Society. We did that because we were presenting, and then
Yeah.
he would look stuff up for us.
Look at stuff. I just find it funny.
Yeah, eventually when we get or actually when if we get Natalie or Artist on here, and they'll be over there where I sat during the award show, so they will not be on screen. because they don't want to be.
Right.
And obviously, the way you guys voted for Natalie, I think she has a reason to not show up. You guys are kind of weird.
Yeah, y'all are kind of weird.
Kind of weird champ in Natalie's words.
Either way, they'll be like, oh my god, it's Natalie, she's back. They only want her voice.
Like, I don't want to see you, bro. Go back.
Her voice.
Yeah. Maybe it ruins the illusion.
What illusion?
Yeah.
Their immersion.
They're like, Natalie can be whatever I want.
The Thanos meme. Like,
Yeah.
Natalie can be whatever.
That's how the viewers are with Natalie. And then if we like break the illusion by like showing her,
Yeah,
they'll be
here
like,
she is.
great. Now she's just another one of the Jowp members.
Great, now she exists.
Now we have to make a Natalie's feed account. It's just required.
I gotta do it. I
I'll be
gotta
like
do it.
that. Give him a quick glimpse.
You think we could trick Xenon next episode? He's on to just show his feet.
No.
How are we gonna trick him to show his feet?
We're like, take his shoes off. He's like, why?
I'll be like, come on, bro.
For
you
either
gotta-
be frame
I'll
one,
be like,
why?
the floor was just vacuumed. You gotta feel it.
Yeah, let's feel it with your bare feet real quick.
Yeah,
And-
yeah,
Then he's
and
in
see
that
if you
socks
do that.
on. And then he's like, okay.
No,
I'll
he
be
said
like,
bare
take him
feet.
off.
And
Fool.
But he's at- he's at-
we're like, intern, get the camera. He like comes with his
Like, go.
Post it.
Got him. There you go.
mean-
We got you guys.
Yeah, true. Or me and Warwick just hold him down and just,
Take your socks off.
yeah, take his socks
We
off.
ain't like that, bro. We don't do things.
No, we don't forcefully do things here.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
you?
Well, yeah, we don't do that here.
We don't do that here.
It's kind of wrong, bro.
Wait, why am I? What do you mean kind of wrong, Eduardo? You're the one who came up with it. Is this what we're gonna do? We're just gonna stare at each other.
Start a podcast. We should start a podcast.
We start a podcast. We start a podcast. That was a good conversation. We should
It's
start a
moments
podcast.
like this. I'm just like, damn, we're so entertaining.
Kidding, bro.
Who's doing it like us?
No one does it like
No
us,
one
bro.
does it like we do.
Trash taste? Who? Joe Rogan? Who? Like, come on, bro. Are they having moments like this where we're just sitting here talking about
Staring at each
nothing?
other.
Nothing.
Talking about nothing.
No.
True.
You want to talk about your Korra take that we were talking about like off podcast?
I mean, what else is there to add?
I feel like
to
I've
it?
talked about Korra before in the podcast.
Have you?
I
I know for a fact we have. Yeah.
Have we?
I love
we
talking
talked about Avatar. I don't know about Korra.
No, we've talked
It
about
was
Korra.
definitely like when Jose was out. Like that's how old it is. but, like,
It was an old
yeah, I know for a
topic.
fact I've talked about it. I said Korra gets more hate than it deserves. I'm not saying I love Korra. I just think it's one of those shows where it's like the previous show is just loved so much that the sequel will be hated on no matter what. Like same with Boruto. I think it's the same thing. I don't think Boruto is as bad as the haters say it is. It's not as good as Naruto, which I would also agree with Avatar. If I liked Avatar, I would agree, but like I don't, so I don't agree. But like I can see it. I can see the argument. Right? It's the cast you grew up to like, and then it's closer to a Boruto thing because it is kind of like a sequel and like the same thing where it's like, oh, in Boruto the characters I like from Naruto are all old and useless. It's the same thing in Korra, right? And they're like, oh, they're all old and useless. Aang became a bad dad. It's like the same thing with Naruto and Boruto. So I can see why it happens, but I think it's just one of those things that people are always gonna hate on, like for the wrong reason.
Dude, Tyler said
I don't necessarily love Korra though.
You ever say that about
Tyler said he was reading Boruto. I'm surprised there are only 79 chapters in.
It's monthly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
I know
we
it's
talked
monthly,
about
but,
it.
like,
We literally talked about it.
I know, but I just wanted to bring it up to the podcast. I was telling him, I was like, that is crazy to me. Because for how long the anime's been going?
It's filler.
Yeah, it's
You
just-
know the
to me-
meme. It's
just
all
to me,
filler.
I'm like, only 79 chapters?
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we can make this work. they saw that. I'm like, yeah, we got it. Watch, this will be heat.
Yeah, they started Boruto when they had like 10 chapters or something. They're like, we got it.
Jeez.
Something like that.
They were like, no, you see, no, Naruto had all those fillers. Yeah, we're gonna do that, but better. Watch this.
Watch
They're like,
this.
they crack their fingers, like, start
Watch this. The
animating.
whole
We know
series
y'all
is
love
filler.
They're about to
bro.
eat, bro.
Instead of part filler, all of filler.
I don't even get it. I feel like the more we progress in like anime, studios seem to realize we don't like filler, but like Period just doesn't realize that. Like they still are stuck in the 2000s. It's like filler is necessary. It defines anime.
Defines where we are.
Japan is, dude. They don't like going against the grain. But
Japan?
Oh yeah, I'm not really. I feel
Even
like
for anime companies.
especially look at like Mappa. I think Mappa has really
Mappa's
like
crazy, though.
looked at like the anime like scope and realized let's just adapt and
Yeah,
be
but
better.
is
and they
Mappa
have.
the only people that are doing that?
No,
No,
like,
other people are
I don't know
doing
any
it.
other
Just
studios that are doing it.
like A1 has done it too. Like A1's like, oh, we just make like we can if we don't want to like adapt to mangas, like because A1's problem's always been they adapt mangas that aren't finished and then they won't get like the reception they're hoping for. They're like they want it to all be like sort of
Yeah, and then they drop it.
blow off. Yeah, and then they drop
And
it.
then they just destroy
So
it.
they realized, like, instead of adapting mangas that people like and they'll get mad when we drop it, let's just make original animes, and people like the original animes, and they don't have to make sequels because they conclude in one season.
Yeah.
So I think that's one thing how A1 has evolved. They've realized, hey, we can't get criticized if we make our own animes, and they're always pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I like
Popping
Wonder Egg
Boys?
Priority was pretty good.
It's like soda popping.
No, yeah, there's a show. There's one
that's a
show.
I think
streamer,
soda
bro.
popping is not soda popping.
No, that's
Bubbling.
that's a
Is that
streamer, bro.
bubbling?
Bubbling like soda pop, something like that.
I know what you're talking
It's-
about.
you know
but
what
that
I'm
is-
referring to, yeah. Is that
isn't-
A1?
That is an A1.
Yeah, 'cause I saw that. I'm like, yo, that looks really nice.
Me and Artist watched the what is it called?
Bell?
The Maid anime. No, we didn't watch
Oh,
Bell.
Violet
Not Maid,
Evergarden?
but it's like Licorice Recoil. We watched that one, an A1 original. Pretty good too. Like
Right.
A1 kind of found their little niche and they just stick with
Making
it.
originals.
And then Mappa, they've realized people like when we adapt the whole series, so we'll do that. UFO Table said, we're good at doing one series. We're going to only do one series.
That's all we need.
We're not going to do multiple series. Well, they're also a small studio, but still. So yeah, we'll just do one, and we'll just do it amazingly.
Do it go like.
Yeah, we could do multiple and give you half effort, or do one and then godly.
And like I don't know, keep doing
Yeah.
you. Keep doing it.
You know,
I don't mind. Keep
And
doing
then
it.
Madhouse realized, we're small. We're going to go away. And we're going to let Mappa take us over.
Oh,
We don't exist no more.
Yeah, Mappa's not Madhouse. Basically.
Yeah, might as well.
Mappa started off as like a subsidiary of Madhouse, and then like Mappa became the bigger name.
yeah. What has Madhouse done?
In the past,
Yeah.
Death Note,
There it is.
Hunter
That's
x
one.
Hunter,
Yeah,
One
Those
Punch
two.
Man.
and 3.
There's Bones.
Yeah, they were a
Bones.
big one. Bones,
They're just chilling.
Bones, I think
chilling, I
started
think.
the whole like non-filler route because my hero, for everything you can give it, you can
No-
give them
no
credit for
filler.
popularizing the like seasonal anime format. I think all the credit does go to Bones there for making the seasonal format like popular.
Yeah.
Because like Attack on Titan did it first technically, but like Attack on Titan was such an outlier that people weren't really looking at it like that. People were like thinking of it as an entirely different entity.
Yeah.
Then My Hero was like the shonen series. It was like mainstream shonen. They were like, all right, every year we're just gonna give you one season. Come back next year. It was consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it gives it time so they can have no filler.
To adapt
breeze.
chapters.
So
Yeah,
they have
they have
adapt-
they have a
chapters to adapt.
perfect like
They have a
little
good system.
backlog to where they will never have filler. And if they do, they'll just delay it a year if they really want to.
Yeah.
They're not gonna ever stuck having like forcing to do filler.
And Trigger's doing their own thing, dude.
Trigger, they always make original anime.
Yeah.
They never
Yeah,
adapt.
they're-
things.
No, I'm not saying they adapt, but it's like Trigger's always like doing something.
Yeah, they're like unique.
creative, yeah.
They're creative, and I love. That's why I like Trigger so much. They
They always be ending up in space.
They make like one anime every
Shut up.
like
They always end up in
Shut up.
space.
Who cares? Who
Up in
cares?
space. I'm just like,
Let's do wanna go to
I
space,
love
let
it.
them go to
I'm not
space.
saying anything
Let them
bad
go to
about
space.
it. I just love it.
When is the last Trigger anime they even made? What?
Cyberpunk.
Oh, they made that?
Trigger made Cyberpunk.
I didn't know that.
Not the one we watched.
What?
Oh, that we watched?
No, not Edge Runners. That's not them. They watched.
Yeah,
they
it
made
is.
the other Cyberpunk.
There's 2 Cyberpunk animes?
There's
Oh, there's only
2042, and
What?
then there's Edge Runners.
Edge Run 2042 is the game.
Yeah, there's also an anime for it.
Yeah, Trigger made Cyberpunk Legacy. Cyberpunk
No, there's
Edge
two.
Runners. What are you talking about, bro?
There's 2 Cyberpunk animes.
I gotta
Like,
be out.
Maybe it's not 2042, but like there's for sure 2 Cyberpunk animes.
See, this is why we need a disembodied voice. He's on it already.
Yeah, but I don't want to
Yeah.
do it.
I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, obviously, but like I'm pretty sure I remember seeing one because I remember one had like a bad rating, and then obviously the one we watched is good because it is good and it's based on the game.
Bruh.
But I don't think the other one was based on the game. It was just like a separate one. They came out like either this year or last year. Like it
I was looking
pretty
at
new.
what the Studio Trigger make.
Yeah.
Because I was not finding that.
'Cause I don't think
I'll
there is.
look it
I don't
up,
think
yeah.
there is another Cyberpunk show.
But anyways, yeah, like then before that was like Redline, right? So it's like
Yeah.
every 3
No,
years.
not
right?
Redline. Redline's something else. Trigger made a
Well, B&A, right? That's 2020.
BNA. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like they usually take pretty big gaps.
Edge Runners
between-
is underneath Trigger. For some reason. At least when you go to
Well, not
mouse.
for some reason. I think they did
Yeah,
make
they
it.
made it. There's no.
Yeah,
there's no for some reason.
You said they
No,
didn't,
I was
though.
saying.
He's saying there's another Cyberpunk
I also
game.
said I could be wrong, but I'm
Yeah,
still
yeah.
thinking there is another Cyberpunk is what I'm thinking
I
of.
don't think so.
But yeah, to that note, I'm saying like Trigger doesn't make animes that often. It's like once every 2 years.
Yeah,
or
once every
something.
once in a while.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe they're small or something.
I think they are because they've only made they've only made originals, but I think they're small.
Yeah, I think they're a pretty small company. But yeah.
You looking at Trigger's like page?
Because I think the last thing Trigger did before BNA was the Star Wars thing.
Oh, they
What
made-
was that?
Star Wars. That's one episode though.
But they did
Yeah,
it.
it's not their. They made one episode. That's easy for anyone to do. it's not easy, but like for a studio, it's not like that much work for them to.
It was a cool. It was a cool episode though.
Not only that, it was like a 10-minute episode or something.
Yeah, they're short. It was like 10 to 15 minutes. It was a cool episode. I really liked it. I'm
not like that with Star Wars, so I didn't watch it.
You don't have to be. It was there like spin-offs, like different universes.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's like I saw Star Wars and I was like,
You're saying it was mid.
It was mid. I was like, bro.
I'm just saying it's ass. I just had no interest in watching it.
No, I really enjoyed Studio Trigger's animation. I'm a fan of it.
There's only one that I wanted to watch. It was the advertiser. It was the samurai episode.
That's the first
Did
episode.
you watch it?
I think that's the first episode.
It is like the best.
It's literally. I think it's the first episode too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the first episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I remember I watched it. I was like, oh, Vision's about to be good.
Yeah. I mean,
Then it fell off, and then
oh, that's what you mean. Yeah.
yeah, like it fell off after that episode. I was like, oh yeah, it was Vision's. I thought it was gonna be. I didn't know it was gonna be like. I know it was advertised like that, but I wasn't paying attention to like the advertising behind it. I just assumed. I was like, oh, it'll be a continuous story off this guy, and I'm really interested and invested.
I think out of like the 8, I think there was 8 episodes he made. I think there's only like 2 I really enjoyed, 2 or 3. I really enjoyed the Studio Trigger one because that one was just like it was just straight up anime. They were like on the Death Star, like it was kind of it was
the
straight
umbrella
up.
lightsaber, right?
Huh?
The umbrella lightsaber.
No, that was the samurai one. The samurai lady had like a umbrella.
Oh.
She was like,
Okay, never mind then.
Can't remember all. It's been so long since I watched
They're
it.
always in space. So funny.
Hmm?
Ever since I found out that anything Trigger does, they always end up in space. I can.
That's not true. That because I always look at their like their list. Not everything happens in space. Like they made that witch anime.
Witch Academia.
Yeah, they don't go to space, do they?
Have you seen that all?
I watched the first season. Did
Have
they
you
go
seen it all?
No, do they go to space?
Yes.
That's cap. That gotta
Not cap, they go to space.
Why? Did you watch it all?
Yeah.
They went to space.
I sat down with my little sister and
what?
watched it.
Little Witch,
Witch Academia.
They end up in space.
I mean,
Nah, that's
I know.
that's not space, bro. That's cap,
I
bro.
know.
They did not end up in space.
I think a lot of like, because I remember me and Tyler, we were on this like one period where we were just like on Versus Wiki looking at like people's debates, and we saw the witch from Little Witch Academia had like crazy feats.
Yeah, dude.
Oh
She
yeah,
was, like-
I remember that.
Yeah, she was like a reality warper. We're like,
She beats
how?
Goku. She beat Goku. There was a big team here in Goku, and they're like, yeah, she wins.
And then when me and Artist watched the series, I was like, none of this happened. So it's all from the movie. I haven't watched the movie, so I guess the movies where all the crazy
All
stuff
the feats
happens. Yeah.
Well, BNA, Eduardo. They went to space in BNA.
Yeah.
That's cap. You
It's
know,
not. I saw it.
why did they go to space for?
Because this shit happened in space.
why did they go to space for?
I mean, just because it goes to
Well,
space.
why did they go to
something
space?
important happens in space.
Tell me where they
end
go
up
to-
in space in Cyberpunk.
No,
and it's just
I'm
a
asking
dream
you.
jam.
Why did they go to space
I
for?
haven't seen the BNA in forever, bro.
Oh, so you don't know why they went to space?
Hold on,
You don't know why that animal, that raccoon girl went to space? Did she go to space for?
Yeah.
She.
Yeah.
That's actually funny. I'm looking
Oh,
at.
you got me there. Doro. They don't end up in space.
Doro?
Wait, what are you looking at?
I'm just looking at their page.
Dororo? Like
Yeah.
the Demon Slayer ripoff?
Is that what it is?
That's what it says. Trigger.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
don't
realize
go.
Trigger made them.
Inferno.
What, Dororo?
Yeah, that's what it's
They
saying.
didn't. That's Mappa.
What are you looking at, bro?
Dude, I'm just on Mao, dude.
Oh, you're just on Mal. I thought you
Yeah,
were
it's
looking
a-
at like. I thought you were looking
I'm
at.
just on Mal.
Trigger's work.
Where do you see Dororo on
Scroll
here?
up.
Dororo's not on here, bro.
Dororo?
It's not on here.
Yes, it is.
No,
No,
bro,
it's
no,
not.
show me your phone.
Bro, I'm searching up Studio Trigger stuff.
No,
Hold
I'm on his phone where you saw it. It's
Go,
not
go, go.
there.
Dude, we're up.
Up, all the way up to the top is Kill la Kill, and then you got, what is this? Kizunaver, Little Witch Academia, Cyberpunk, BNA, Little Witch Academia.
Your eyes aren't better than ours, Eduardo.
Bro, I know Dororo is rated
Then I
at
want
8.
to
He
see.
sorted
Then
by
I want to
rating.
see what I saw. I want to see what I saw.
The
then.
highest is Kill la Kill. Dororo will be above it, and it's not there.
My God, bro, it's weird.
Thank you.
There's no need to score.
That's what I'm saying. There's
it would
no-
be at the
That's what I
top.
saw. I saw this thinking it was the Dororo.
You saw Kill la Kill?
Yeah.
Give me my phone, bro. You dumbass nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, when I was on the computer, I looked it up. Yeah, the other Cyberpunk anime I was thinking of was Spriggan, which did
Oh,
also come out this
Spriggan.
year. It came out. What
is that?
I think actually the season right before Cyberpunk came out. It was a
Spriggan?
Cyberpunk anime based on I think an older Cyberpunk movie, I believe. But yeah, that was another one. That's why I
Okay.
related. They were both Netflix originals.
Yeah.
They're both Cyberpunk, so I was like, oh, same thing.
Yeah, I never heard
Okay,
of
that makes
it.
sense.
And that's the one I thought was made by Trigger, but I guess I had them flipped.
I see.
But yeah, it wasn't named Cyberpunk, but it was Spriggan.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's why I was getting confused. What is Deven doing, bro?
David Production? I believe they made
what
that.
are they
Actually,
doing?
funny enough, I think they made Spriggan. Let me actually.
What's the last thing they made?
Wait,
Though?
fact
I feel like I haven't heard
It
anything.
would have been Spriggan then, or JoJo. When it
JoJo's?
just came out.
Part 6, like part 6 season 2.
Have they animated all of JoJo's?
Yeah,
I
they've
think
done
so,
everything
yeah,
since the
yeah,
beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the OGs.
Which is crazy because you remember they were.
Oh, and then the Fire Force as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
True.
Fire Force. Yeah, true.
Yeah, because like on Twitter they were like.
Yeah, they did do Spriggan.
That's funny.
Oh. Yeah, because on Twitter they were like, oh, people were like, should I skip to part 6? And someone on David Productions was like, we didn't animate all this for you to skip to part 6.
We did not do that.
Yeah, we didn't do all this work for you to skip.
You're like, I'm like, sucks.
Sucks, I'm gonna do it.
Sucks, I'm finna skip.
It's not my
I mean, technically, you could start JoJo from like any part.
Yeah,
and be
we
fine.
talked about it, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm an advocate for skipping to part 3.
No, I mean, yeah, it's that. I'm an advocate for, I'm an advocate for I'm just skipping part
I'm
3.
an advocate for skipping to part 5.
Understandable. I'm an advocate for skipping in general with JoJo's. You know,
I'm an advocate for skipping to part 6, to be honest.
why not?
Well, I said yeah, I am.
Oh, and
Yeah.
I'm about the lore. I
Skip to any part and just watch it because you
Don't
want
even
to.
watch it. Read part
You
7,
don't need
bro.
to. Just watch any part you want to because it doesn't matter. At
Yeah,
the end
but
of the
I
day,
find-
they'll give you the lore.
I find it rewarding though when you see a character, I'm like, oh my god, it's Jotaro Kujo
From part 3.
from part 3.
No, from
And
the ending
4.
of part 2. The post-credit scene of part 2.
He did.
Hit you with the marble post-credit scene.
It's from the ending of part
I think that's so funny that they kind of did that. Like, they didn't do it like as a meme. It was just like unintentionally. He was a post-credit scene in jail. I was like, this is the Thanos scene, but it's just Jotaro.
I'm just surprised they haven't done
Fine.
it again, dude. That was a cool scene that they did, but they haven't done it again.
I
They
wonder
They don't
why.
tease anything
Yeah, I
anymore.
wonder why.
They kind of just like, nah.
No.
We'll do it one time, build up some hype. We're done.
Maybe
They
it's
like
'cause,
he's
like-
their goat.
Maybe it's because JoJo wasn't as popular back then, so they wanted to tease something. And like Jotaro was the most popular at the time, maybe.
He
So
I
probably
don't know,
still
dude.
is.
They could
probably.
still do something.
no,
to
I think
tease
it's
the
either
others.
Jonathan or Joseph. I always everyone who knows me knows I always get them confused. I don't know the difference
Jonathan
between
and
them really.
Joseph.
Yeah,
Well,
it's one of them is the most popular.
Well, I see a lot of
I think
the
it's
I see
Joseph.
a lot of the Joseph love because like I love Joseph, but like I feel like Jotaro is still like the face of JoJo's.
I used to
unless-
but like I think
I think another like
probably just because he's more known.
yeah,
Yeah.
and maybe
He's
Johnny.
been in,
I think
like,
you put
4
throw Johnny in
parts.
there because I
And
love
obviously
yeah,
Dio.
And Dio.
I
yeah.
thought we
Dio's
were
iconic.
talking about Joe stars, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but like when you think of JoJo, most people are like Jotaro and Dio. And I
Dio.
think part of the reason why Jotaro is iconic is because of Dio.
But I think it's slowly transitioning to Johnny.
Really?
I'm seeing a lot of Johnny. love.
Johnny from part 7?
Yeah, bro. We all
don't
love
think so.
Johnny, bro.
No, I think if anything, it's slowly translating to Jolyne because she's a
Jolyne,
woman
really?
and she's cool.
When I'm on Twitter,
And
all
she's
I see
empowered?
nothing but Johnny
Yeah.
love.
Well,
Like
yeah,
when it
clearly.
comes to like favorite.
Yeah, because you're in JoJo
Yeah.
fandom.
No,
yeah.
not just like every time people are like, oh, these are my favorite main characters. These are my favorite characters in general. Johnny's always on that list.
Oh, yeah.
He was the guy with the blue hat, right? The little,
Yeah,
like yeah.
with the
I see him.
beanie.
I see him in everyone's list when it comes to favorite characters, favorite main characters, just favorite characters in general.
But yeah, but that's like Twitter. Like
Yeah,
when,
but that's
when you get
Twitter,
to like
that's not like
when you
a
get to
face or
manga
something.
Twitter, they're like not
Manga
like
Twitter
in
is
a
different.
bad way, but they're elitist, right? They like the highest of the high content.
highest,
So
okay.
like their top characters are always gonna be series from like good series, like highly acclaimed series. Like Guts is gonna be on a lot of those people's lists.
He's there.
Thorfinn.
He's always in the.
Yeah,
Dorfin's
like-
always in the list.
Exactly. Like, and also if you see an antagonist list, you're pretty much always gonna see like Askeladd in there.
Mm-hmm.
The dude from Ajin always makes an appearance as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Like people like that,
Love
they kind of
Sato.
like most people on Twitter kind of have the same list for the
Yeah,
most
I
part.
see it. Like, man, y'all got no like
No originality.
no originality.
Yeah.
Just
The only shonen like representatives I ever see is Gintoki and what's his name?
From what?
Gintoki from Gintama.
Gintama.
Oh, okay.
And Luffy, that's his name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Luffy,
Luffy
yeah.
and Gintoki are the only two like shonen representative I see.
I
Because
think
they're like One Piece for some reason just like has this like fan base where they're like we're like up there with you guys and like writing even
I
though
know
they're not.
no one puts them in their place.
You know,
I feel like people are just afraid to save their actual opinion on Twitter.
Yeah.
They're just afraid of getting clowned on.
It's Twitter.
Like you
bro.
really put this nigga like.
They don't want to get clowned on for 5 minutes, so they just like keep it to themselves.
So boring. Then you might as well not post anything. Then so boring.
It's collective. I don't know.
The hive mind. I want to see Johnny like 5 times on my timeline.
Oh yeah, but you're reading part 7 right now.
Hang
aren't
on, I found a
little bit.
website that ranked the most popular. Oh, it's just characters. Okay, I was like, because
What?
Speedwagon was number 4, and I was like, what?
yeah, that's girl. Speedwagon.
you? Love that woman.
This is just from like a little like poll they did. Number 1 was Josuke though, so I was like,
Like
this is weird.
best.
No, not
JoJo
Josuke. Giorno was number 1.
Best.
It was just most
JoJo
popular.
characters.
It was just most popular.
Yeah, JoJo characters.
Yeah.
Really, Giorno?
That's
I
what
mean,
they
I
said.
know a lot of people in the anime community likes them. Not really in the
I can
manga.
only-
Because we talked about it. Like I see them all over when it comes to like anime. Every anime nigga loves
For
them.
part 5, I can always see like because they had great fashion in part 5 and their fights were good, so I could see that.
Because I believe I can't find any like thing. I don't know where I would find like I don't know if JoJo does the pose things that other mangas do.
Like Naruto.
Not that I've seen at least.
I know Naruto does it a lot. I'm trying to think of another anime I know does it a lot. I know My Hero does it as well.
Actually, what I can do is I can look on my anime list and see which character has more favorites.
Oh, yeah, true. I can do that. But I don't know.
Part 5 being the most famous part, you said? Or like the most like? Oh wait, Giorno being the most liked JoJo.
I know a lot of anime only people like them.
Yeah.
I don't get why, but
because I haven't met John.
Ass, bro. Niggas lame. You got niggas like Joseph and Jotaro. You choose Giorno.
Yeah, bro. He was determined.
3,200 for Jonathan.
He had a dream.
I don't give a fuck about that nigga's dream, bro.
It's because you don't have a dream.
I don't
know who else had a dream?
I have a dream. Don't know that. I have a dream, alright. I can't disclose that dream.
You know who else?
Because the haters will sabotage.
The haters will sabotage. I have a bunch of micro dreams. Just you wait. In next 2 weeks, you'll see my dream fulfilled. If I don't, I'm probably have a bullet in my head. Now I gotta go. Those are the only either I'm up or I'm down in the ground.
You made the intern break character.
I'm telling you, there's no in between. Either I'm up or I'm dead. There's no in between.
I'm up for 6 feet down.
What's
Jonathan has more favorites on my anime list than Jotaro does. Jotaro is. Oh wait.
Jonathan?
Wait, let me see.
Jonathan, the righteous boy.
The first boy, really? I can see Joseph, but not Jonathan.
Let me check.
No respect, like Jonathan, he's that guy, but like
no disrespect. It sounds kind of disrespectful.
He's him.
But like Joseph is, I love Joseph. Joseph is so cool. I always go back and forth.
It's Joseph. No,
okay, thank you. I like
I know people like
if
Joseph
Jotaro was not loose to anyone, I'm like, all right, I'm glad it's Joseph. Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph is it's a pretty big gap too. Joseph has 38,000 and Jotaro has 23,000,
which is fine.
It's like a 10,000 difference. So yeah, I think Joseph is the most popular then.
Yeah,
from this.
I flip between the two anyways. Like I love them both. Joseph having more of like a personality, but like I just love how badass Jotaro is. What are you looking at?
I was burping. I was just looking at the ground.
I think what the anime has done for me is make me like appreciate Jolyne more, because I'm like, she kind of carries this part. Like every other part has such a good cast, and she doesn't, and she makes it work, and she has to give a lot of credit for that because her cast is, I think, is clearly the weakest cast of all the JoJo parts, excluding like 1 and 2, because 1 and 2 don't really have a cast.
They don't really follow.
Yeah, it's mainly about the antagonists, but like from stands, she has like the weakest cast, and she made it work. So I agree. She deserves massive credit for that.
Agreed.
Like honestly, when I think of part 6, it's just like I don't really think about the Joe gals or bros.
Yeah, I think of Jolyne and Pucci.
Yeah,
and sometimes Weather Report because he had his moments.
Yeah, I feel like the only good people are Weather Report, Jolyne, and Pucci.
I am slowly reading part 6 because like when I read things, I like taking my time.
Yeah.
So I'm in the Bohemian Rhapsody fight. And it's kind of cool.
I mean, if finished, the anime's gonna come back like next month.
Yeah, but
at this point, it's like 2 weeks. You might as well just finish it in anime.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just reading it just to see just like what it's like reading it. And bro,
just get like a little teaser.
Yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit.
Are you thinking about finishing it or just like that little?
No, I'm gonna finish
that
it.
Little glimpse?
I'm gonna finish the manga.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. It was more of like I've seen the anime. I just want to see what the manga's like.
You gonna read part 7?
Yeah.
I love part 7.
I don't feel like waiting for them to do the CGI horses.
Yeah, I'm always curious to see what they're gonna do about part 7 because I don't know. Horses is a weird thing to animate. I would assume what they could do is just not show the horses as much, which is possible. Just keep showing show the horse's head.
Just the head.
There's one panel I'm excited to see if they do part 7 where it's just all the horses going.
It's gonna be all CGI.
It's gonna be all CGI.
That's gonna be all CGI.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see. That's why I want to see how they're gonna do this. If they're just gonna make it all CG and ugly looking, or they're gonna like actually do something.
Like what?
I don't know. Like draw the horses is what I'm saying.
They're not drawing those horses or whatever.
They're not gonna.
Mappa didn't want to draw. Like no one's drawing these horses.
I'm either gonna see like a bunch of CGI horses.
Unless David like takes 10 years to make this anime, they ain't doing it.
Yeah. Or like little horses.
Little horses?
No, like little to less horses. Like less horses, what I should say.
No, you're getting CG horses, right?
Ugly CG
I'm watching Chainsaw Man, and they can barely animate like the chainsaw, bro. They're not animating those horses.
I want to say they could barely animate.
Okay, not barely. I didn't mean to say it that way, but like They even then they for the chainsaw they're using CG for it.
Also, comparing Mappa to David is not like fair.
not
Mappa
fair?
and David are completely different studios, right?
I don't know much about studios.
Mappa's divided about doing all these other projects. David just does like 2 things.
Do
They
they?
do like Fire Force and JoJo, and occasionally Spriggan, I guess. But like for the most part, the only thing I ever hear David doing is like Fire Force and JoJo. It's like their 2 biggest things.
Right.
And Fire Force is only 2 seasons, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I think
not-
their
haven't
third
done
season's
much.
coming out soon.
But once they eat, bro, they eat.
I mean, yeah, they do eat. Like I like Fire Force.
and they take their
animation.
time. I think once JoJo finishes, I think Fire Force probably start like production.
I think
Because it seems like they do one at a time. They don't usually stack them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess they do.
So I can see it happening where it's like, oh, okay, we're done with JoJo. Now Fire Force gets its attention. Maybe Fire Force will get 2 more seasons before we get part 7. Maybe it'll just get 1.
Yeah. But
We'll see.
how this is
Speaking
gonna
of Chainsaw Man, I'm in love with it at the moment. I really like it.
go. That's good.
They're on episode 4 as this recording. I think the last thing I saw was
Episode 5 came out today.
Yeah. Came out
Comes
today.
out Tuesdays.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah, it comes out Tuesdays.
Tuesdays?
Episode 5's today.
Okay, then yeah, I'll have to watch out as soon as I get home. Yeah, last thing I saw was he grabbed Power's boob.
That hasn't happened yet.
You mean Makima?
Oh no, Power.
No Power.
No, he did grab Makima. That was this episode.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen
That's
it yet.
this
that's what
episode.
I
Yeah.
saw.
They at the,
Well, it's
the 4th episode ends with her going like, all right, you can feel up, and then he's all like,
I went straight
and
to
it
the
ends.
manga. I'm like, did you actually grab it? And then I'm
does.
like, oh, this will be the next episode if they do show it in the next episode.
Yeah,
So
he does.
Power or Makima?
Power.
Oh, yeah,
he
he
never
does both.
touched. He never touched Makima.
Yes, he does.
I don't.
Does he
I
touch
wouldn't
her?
know. I wouldn't know.
Yes. I'm talking. Yes, I watched the. I'm caught up
That's
with the
what I'm
anime.
saying.
He does.
I'm like, wait, what?
he does. Episode 5, he does. He touches
Power?
Makima's boob.
He touched Power's boob.
We said no, Makima. Do you not remember the scene?
No, I know.
Where
what
he's
you're
talking
referring
to Makima. Makima's like, he's like, Makima's like, what do you want? He's like, I want to touch boobs. She's like, take a feel then.
No, she doesn't.
I don't know.
Yeah, she
I-
does.
No, she doesn't.
Bro, just watch episode 5.
That's Power.
No, it's not. It's Makima.
You're right.
Just watch
You're
it.
right. Now I'm sorry.
I know I'm right.
Yeah, you're
I watched the
I'm sorry to
episode.
remember. I was like,
He
no,
touch-
until he only feels up Power, and I
Does
was
he
like,
go
oh yeah.
back to
then
back in episode 5? My goat? Did you touch Power?
Your goat?
Is Denji your go?
You're already like
No,
hopping on the bandwagon.
He's not my goat, but I do really
Is
like
he
his
not
character.
an everyday man for you?
Hmm?
Is he not the everyday man?
No, he's deeper than that. I really like Denji. He's not my goat, but I really enjoy his character. That's only because like I like characters where people like see a character like a one way, but like they're like more complex. They're like layered. They're more layered than that. And I see the complexities in Denji. I see.
I need to feel some tits. I understand the complexity.
It's more than that, Eduardo. You know it's more than that. He's the one touching tits.
Well, he didn't know that until I told him that recently. You were there,
Because
right?
I felt
Yeah, that's when he
thought the
said
opposite. I used
because
to
he
think the
said
opposite.
yeah. That's why I was
I used to
confused.
think I still do, but
Only episode 1 came out. And you're like, yeah, I didn't think Denji was that complex. When you read the
1,
manga,
yeah,
I'm like,
when
bro,
I read
after episode 1, I already thought this character was more complex than what you thought he was.
Yeah, because we
I was
had this
telling
conversation on the
Gabe.
podcast. He was like, yeah, that's recently. I was like, no, he's
No, yeah.
always been like
I was
this since
telling-
day one.
I was telling because we were talking about it after the last episode. That at the time I was like, yeah, Denji went from being simple to complex. And Gabe was saying that it was the opposite.
Yeah.
It's not that I just thought.
it is because like he kind of becomes more simple.
Yeah.
Like although he's still Denji at the root of it, he's still the same character. It's just more like he's not treated as complex as he used to be. Now he is kind of at certain points treated as just a gag because he's not. He's still the main character, but he's not treated as the main character in part 2. He's treated as a gag character at certain points.
That's what I'm saying. Like because the way I was thinking about it, because at the beginning he has like his simple things because he's never had anything like out there. So he has a simple mindset is what I was thinking at the time. And then once he starts getting all these things and he starts realizing the world really needs him to not be so simple, that's when I was like, oh, that's when he starts getting so complex. When he gets with the name,
Devil?
what was her name? Huh?
The bomb.
Yeah,
devil?
the bomb devil.
Yeah, don't say her name.
Yeah. right.
Yeah.
When he fights the bomb devil, that's when I was like, that's when he realizes he has to start like having more complex kind of thoughts.
He decides he has to have more complex thoughts.
Well, yeah, that's when he sits there. That's when he's like, maybe I shouldn't think of like life so simple.
Okay, yeah. Denji himself doesn't like his character is complex, but he himself doesn't have complex thoughts.
Yeah.
Because as most people do with trauma, you don't recognize you have the trauma. It's people outside who recognize. That's why therapy exists, right? Because people don't go to therapy and know that. Sometimes they do, but like most people that go into therapy don't know what their issue is. That's why they're going to therapy, right?
Yeah.
And with us, we're the readers, so we know Denji's trauma. He doesn't know it.
Yeah.
He's him. He's just living his life. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah,
We know it because we see it. We're the like objective readers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts was like he was talking to like I guess it was like some leech demon. I don't know. It was like
the leech.
the leech demon. And she was like, all these people are talking like my dream's bad and all this. And like, if my dream's so bad, let's fight about it. Yeah. And if my dream wins, my dream is better. And this anime, I love that.
Yeah, everyone's saying that I should have a complex dream. We'll have a dream off.
Yeah, you have a dream off, and I loved every second of that.
He starts moonwalking. He's like, we have a dream off. He's like, I was always in the front. You always in the back. He starts throwing on the mask.
That's what the mask is. Yeah, I really like his character. What they're doing with him so far.
I'm excited to see. Because they're adapting everything. They're not holding back anything, so I'm excited to see some things.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's only be 12 episodes because it's like a sampler.
Unfortunate.
So we'll see how long it takes them to do season 2, though.
Yeah.
Knowing Mappa, next year, I think it's coming out. I mean,
I don't know.
I actually know because
they
then
still have
JJK, right?
and Attack on
JJK
Titan.
took like what? It started in 2020, and we're at the end of 2022. We haven't gotten it. We got the movie, I guess.
We're supposed to be getting.
If you count the movie, I guess we have gotten some JJK content.
We also got Attack on Titan that's coming out. So.
Oh
it's
yeah.
their last season though. They're done.
But they're about to be finished.
Oh yeah. When is that airing? Do you know?
January.
No
January. Ooh.
Yeah. So I mean, that's gonna be done, and JJK we know is coming out next year.
Yeah.
But with that, JJK I think is probably gonna be like summer-ish release. I don't think JJK will be in the fall. I'm thinking the summer release. Solo Leveling's A1.
A1, okay.
Funny enough, we were just talking about how A1 doesn't adapt stuff, and look at them now.
Look at
that.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what they do with Solo Leveling. Maybe like, not doing the not doing the Sword Online numbers. Drop it.
Like they slaughter another one.
No.
They can't keep getting away with it.
I just talked good about you on my podcast. Is this what you do to me?
You disrespect me like this.
You make my viewers think I'm a liar.
Not only am I a nerd, not a gamer, and a liar.
Now next one we're gonna have biggest liar in Gabe.
But nah, I'm excited.
I'm excited to see for this season coming up. Actually, season of anime.
When that is already happening, or like the next one?
The next one.
Next one.
Like the Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And what else?
That's about it, really.
You're already excited for one thing.
You're excited for Attack on Titan.
I was like, there's more coming out, but I was like, no, it's just Attack on Titan.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really watch anime anymore, but I think I'm excited to see what people think about the anime. I'm like, I want to know what people think about.
Doesn't Hell's
Chainsaw
Paradise
Man.
also come out next season?
I feel like it was supposed to be this season, but I think it got delayed. Because it was supposed to be this year. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 2022.
Because I started Hell's Paradise, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, isn't this about to get like adapted soon or like released?
I'm like pretty sure it was supposed to come out this year, and it just got delayed or something because it's not out yet, and I haven't heard anything about it coming out. So it's probably next year. It probably doesn't have a date yet. It's probably just gonna say like 2023.
Yeah, let me see.
Speaking of things that got delayed, just has like no date.
Dr. Stone?
No, I'm talking about Spider-Man, bro. Remember that Spider-Man movie? It was supposed to come out in October.
What Spider-Man?
The animated one.
Yeah, it was supposed to be another Into the Spider-Verse.
No one cares. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Into the Midniverse. Spider-Man, I want to come back as real Spider-Man, where I can see him like have flesh. None of that like cheap 2D animation.
Cheap? Alright, you're just saying things. June 2nd. God damn.
They got pushed back to June 2nd.
Yeah, they got pushed back to June 2nd. That's insane.
Why does it keep getting delayed?
I have no clue. I just remember I saw a TikTok, I'm like, I was supposed to have this today. And just like the King Pen meme, like him clicking the pen, just like, it's supposed to be today.
Dude, I actually forgot about that movie until you posted about it being delayed. I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Shows how much Eduardo cares about it. You're in the same boat as me. It's mid, right?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's mid, but I do like the live action Spider-Man more than the Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, so do I, but it's still a good movie. Just, I
Yeah,
can't.
say it's a good
It's not
movie.
mutually expected. Like either I like live action or this one's shit. Like
They got Miguel, bro.
Miguel. Oh yeah, true. You didn't know Miguel is. You don't know Miguel is,
You're
bro.
right, I don't.
You said that name like you don't know what that is.
The one thing I like about Miguel is that he killed people in one of the games. I was like, oh yeah, this thing is real, bro.
He real.
He real.
He
Yeah,
was
but
like,
not like that bitch Peter Parker, bro.
I don't know, man. Remember when Peter Parker took off the suit? He told Kingpin he was about it.
When he put Aunt May in the hospital.
Yeah.
He was like,
I could kill you.
He said, Spider-Man don't kill. I'm not Spider-Man.
I'm not Spider-Man.
That was a crazy moment right there.
Always see the memes like when Spider-Man doesn't joke. He's like, come on, Spider-Man. He's like, I'm not joking. He's like, oh, you're not? Okay, I'm going. I'm going to jail. I'm going. Just take me to jail.
Yeah, I'll go take myself. I know how to get there.
He's like, what's wrong, Spider-Man? Cat got your tongue? I'm not joking. Like,
I'm done.
There's no joke here. It's like,
Because like, if Spider-Man ain't joking, there's like three things, right? He's either in a bad mood, he got the black suit, or he's talk. Like,
yeah. And all three of those are just bad situations. That's an L on your part.
what does he say to Kingpin? He was like, I can kill you in 3 seconds or something.
Who?
Kingpin.
no, he just said Spider-Man doesn't kill, but Peter Parker does.
Yeah. Because I know he said it specifically. He's like, if he shoots his webs into his nostrils, his lungs will be like filled up.
Oh yeah,
with
they
web.
would.
Oh yeah, they would.
Yeah.
They like expand.
And then he said you'll die like within 3 seconds, and I was like,
Why do you know about that?
because I saw that panel.
The panel.
I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's quite funny. Every time I hear panel, I'm so used to manga.
Yeah.
It's been so long since
saw
I
that
read
manga
That's
panel.
not a manga panel.
No,
The Spider-Man manga goes crazy.
Yeah,
Spider-Man manga
yeah,
is crazy. It's like JoJo's.
It's like JoJo.
They got multiple Spider-Man.
True. What's your favorite Spider-Man? Part 1 Spider-Man? Part 2 Spider-Man?
Or the new adaptation Spider-Man. They got Jolyne, some Spider-Gwen, Silk.
I might want like, speaking of like, this is unrelated to Spider-Man, but like, I want Part 9 to come back, man. It's been like over a year since Araki's taken his break. He said short break. It ain't no short break, bro. It's been like a year and a half at this point.
Man,
come back.
Maybe he's
You're
cooking
old.
up. Maybe he's.
Wait,
I don't want you to have
Did you-
like health problems.
Did you write Part 9 and then take a break? Or is he like,
No,
take a break
he
and then...
announced it and then took a
Oh,
break.
okay.
He announced, he said, I'm gonna take a short break and I'm coming back with Part 9. And that's been like over a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like, he was in the middle of writing and he's like, no, I'm gonna take a break in the middle of it. I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
Nah, that's what I remember I was rewatching one of the old episodes. It's not that old. It was like whatever ago. But we were talking about hiatuses. It was like recently actually. We were talking about Vagabond because you were like, I'm gonna read Vagabond. And I was like, yeah, it's on hiatus. And the thing with that, Vagabond's on hiatus not because of health problems. He just took a break. And he just hasn't come back to it. And it's been like
Bro, let the man live his life, bro. He's chill.
It was like what's 7 years ago?
That's a
Bro was
7-year
like-
break.
The man
Bro was
that's
like-
chilling.
Bro was like, I'm gonna take a break from Vagabond.
Maybe he forgot he's a mangaka.
That'd be
I don't
so
know.
funny.
No,
just
the thing
forgot.
is, he made another manga in the time. He was like, I'm gonna make another manga real quick. Started writing
maybe
Real. It's the wheelchair basketball manga. Real.
Wheelchair.
And he was like, well, I'm enjoying this. And he took a break from Real too.
Dude, I don't
That's
know.
funny.
Took a break from Real for like 3 years. He came back in 2020 during COVID. He came back, made one chapter, and dipped again. And he was like, all right, I'm
That's
good.
That's
There
actually
you go.
funny.
You can have that.
And I
Oh.
think someone asked him, they're like, how come you don't finish Vagabond? He's like, I mean, I'll do it when I feel like it. It's like,
You can't
he's like,
rush
because he was like, realistically, I only have like a few chapters left and it's done, and I don't want to finish it yet. I was like, why?
Maybe he wants to savor it.
Yeah, he
bro.
wants to savor it, bro. This is his baby.
You know the
He
meme
does-
where it's the guy writing with fire? Maybe he's just that with drawing.
I mean, he is.
Yeah,
but
he
like,
is.
But like, come on, like, what? 7 years? You gave Real another chapter before you gave us another chapter. We're better. Ain't nobody. Okay, people are reading Real, but like, Vagabond's better objectively. Come on, just finish it. He only has like 3 chapters left. He's like,
How
nah.
many chapters is Vagabond?
200 something, I believe, 270 or something.
70? Okay.
No, that I just remembered that. That made me mad. That's like, there's no health problems. He just decided he was taking a break, and he just
Araki
left
or
for 7 years.
Vagabond?
Oh, Vagabond.
Or both.
both.
Yeah, both. Because like,
Man,
because at least with like Hunter x Hunter, it wasn't his choice to take a break, right? He was just like, I got back problems. I can't write, right?
Yeah.
But then like niggas like Takahiro and Araki just like, I'm gonna take a break. Araki makes sense, right? He's been doing JoJo for like 40 years. He wants to see his family.
Yeah.
Makes sense. This dude, what are you doing, bro? You don't got a family that I know of.
exactly.
You don't got a family, bro.
know.
Man, where's your family at?
Like, show me your family. If there's no family, keep writing. What was I
No.
gonna stuff I can say? I mean, like Araki, I don't know. To me, Araki's like more busy than a normal mangaka because he has
He
like
is,
clothing
but, like,
stuff.
Yeah,
Come on,
he
man.
does other things.
It's been a year, bro. You've seen your family plenty. Get back in the studio,
You
bro.
don't have family time. Your family time's
Yeah,
over.
get
Now
back
me.
in. Look at Tom Brady, bro. He saw his family for like 2 months and he went back in the
I
game.
love this
Do the
dude.
same.
It's just him watching like PBS as a child. He's like, I'm going back. I can't take it.
Like, come on, man.
Is his like
It's
wife
been
trying to
too
leave
long.
him?
Who,
Tom
Araki
Brady?
or Tom Brady?
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
She was like, bro.
Yeah, they're filing for divorce.
Oh my god.
And then people were saying that's the real reason he came back to football. Because she was like, I want a divorce. He's like, okay, easy money. I'm back in
I
football.
wanted the world.
He's like, you made my life easier.
I'm like, really? Okay.
I'm not working tired then.
See that kid? Not mine anymore. I don't want to kiss him on the lips anymore.
Funny enough though, that's like one of the rare scenarios where like two celebrity couples, the wife is actually more rich than the husband. She's actually more rich than him. So
Why?
like,
Who's he
when
married to?
What?
Who's he married to? Like, what does she do?
Supermodel. She's
Oh.
like,
Supermodel.
she's not a billionaire, but she's pretty close to
Yeah,
it.
she makes a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so when they divorce, you know, you divorce, you get like half the money. Like Jeff Bezos,
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
divorced his
Yeah.
wife, she got so much of the money. It's gonna be the opposite this time. Tom Brady's gonna get a lot of her money.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna eat it, bro.
I thought it was kind of funny that we
That's
finally
funny.
get a role reverse.
Like-
Where like, for the first time I've ever seen for like celebrities, because obviously in real life it happens, but like celebrities usually people like, especially Tom Brady's caliber, they're usually the more successful
Yeah.
person. But no, he just married someone who's just extremely successful in life.
True.
Speaking of that, have we ever talked about the Adam Levine thing?
What about it?
About his just cheesiness?
I can't remember if we talked about it. I
Pretty
can't remember if it was
sure,
on the podcast or not. Because we definitely made fun of that nigga because
Yeah.
he's lame.
It's crazy because I think his wife's also trying to file for divorce. I don't know if she was like cool with what he was doing.
I don't think she was.
I don't think she
we
was,
made
but I
fun
don't
of him.
think-
We're like, bro, like, if you're gonna cheat on me, at least do it like well. This nigga's over saying like, oh, you're so hot.
You're so hot.
Oh
You're
my
so
god.
hot. Can I name my child after you?
Like, bro, I get cheated on by this. I would actually like put a bullet in my head.
A lot of bullets in your head.
Yeah, there's a lot of bullets going into your head.
Bro.
If you guys don't want a bullet to go in Devin's head, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if
Drop
you
a
enjoyed this
like,
episode,
you know.
give us a comment or something.
Support us on my PayPal, which will be in the description.
You have PayPal?
I'll drop my PayPal down in the comments.
You know, support me there. I'll spread it with them.
No, you won't.
Yeah, we'll.
Just
yeah, we'll.
support the
not do
anchor.
that.
Give us money there. Yeah.
I'll start a Patreon for us.
Go to your school, your public school, right? Ideally college, because they're cooler. And then like tell them all to subscribe to us. Otherwise,
Okay.
Pumped Up Kicks will become real. And yeah, that would be nice. We get some subscribers.
Anyways.